National Potato Day. What's up, everyone? We are the BackyardBSers, and this is Bitchin' in the Kitchen. We got over here Mama Dukes, aka Queen Three. We got Papa Murph, aka T to the D-O-G. T-Dog. Potatoes. Then you got me, New York Redneck, aka Willy Benny. So what we do every time is we're going to start out with a song, but guys, hey, stay tuned. This is a new song. This song was actually for Bitchin' in the Backyard, but since it's been 100 degrees for like 3 months, and we haven't done Bitchin' in the Backyard, I want you guys to at least hear the song. You'll like it. It's a country song. But then at the end of the episode, we're going to have a song as well. One of our wonderful viewers did comment on that, and that's a great idea. The end song is going to be a little more rock, punk rock. It's kind of my music, but, you know, stick around and hear it out.
Yeah.
So here's the Bitchin' in the Backyard song.
I just have a question.
What's up?
Okay. I usually see auto captions here, and there's no auto captions. People can hear us, right? Everybody good?
I'm sure.
Okay. Just checking.
We'll find it. That's why we do our song. When we do our song, I make sure the mics are working and everything.
Alrighty.
So here's the new song.
Hey, everybody.
Come back in 2-3 minutes, or, you know, let's do it. Come back, grab a beer, all that fun stuff, and we'll get started with the show. Here we go.
Flag hanging sideways on the old wood fence. News on the porch, man, it don't make sense. They're fighting in suits, we're fighting our rent. Still standing tall, but we're tired and bent. We're just bitching in the backyard, boots in the dust, cold beer cans and a pile of rust. Talking about a country that forgot about us. Yeah, bitching in the backyard, letting off steam, cussing at the headlines, chasing that dream. If this is all we got, we'll guard it like a team. Just bitching in the backyard, you and me. Boss cut hours, but he raised his pay. They say stay quiet, we ain't built that way. Kids learn more on the bus each day than folks in charge who just look away. We're just bitching in the backyard, boots in the dust, cold beer cans and a pile of rust. Talking about a country that forgot about us. Yeah, bitching in the backyard, letting off steam, cussing at the headlines, chasing that dream. If this is all we got, we'll guard it like a team. Just bitching in the backyard, you and me. We love this land, that's why we're sore. We bleed those stripes, that's what it's for. We grab, we growl, we still stand guard, hand on heart out in the yard. Hey, we're just bitching in the backyard, boots in the dust, cold beer cans and a pile of rust. Talking about a country that forgot about us. Yeah, bitching in the backyard, letting off steam, cussing at the headlines, chasing that dream. If this is all we got, we'll guard it like a team. Just bitching in the backyard, still free.
Go. So that was the song, guys.
I thought it was a pretty cool song.
Let us know what you think.
Yeah.
Maybe we can revise it for Bitchin' in the Kitchen, but
Yeah, well,
Feel free
we
to tell me.
originally started this doing Bitchin' in the backyard. We were the backyard BSers.
BackyardBSers.
Because we
Yeah.
started
Yeah.
actually every in the summer we'd sit out there. We haven't bitched in the backyard the entire time, and the summer's almost over.
I
It's been
know.
100
It's
degrees.
crazy. It's been
Yeah.
100 degrees since like, what, in March?
No,
Yeah, basically. It's been forever, man.
No, actually April. But
I
But
don't
it
know.
has.
I
It's been
still
100
think
degrees.
we did once in the backyard.
I can't wait for
Yeah, I
Labor
think
Day,
once,
man.
yeah, that's it.
I can't handle the heat no more.
Even tonight, it's like on 98 degrees.
Yeah.
out there.
It's nice out
It's like
tonight.
It's like a sauna out there.
I think you need to both reevaluate your
Yeah,
biological
but you're
temperatures.
cold in here, but you outside is hot.
No, it's not. Anyway, Monty likes it.
But anyway,
I think.
Yeah,
Oh,
I like it too. I think
yeah,
it's
I thought it was a
really-
catchy. little
It's
song.
catchy.
I like
yeah.
it.
Yeah.
Good song. Okay, what are we leading off with?
Well, we're gonna lead off like we normally do with JP Sears.
Mm.
Okay,
Um,
I'll lead off here.
He's we lie to you news. All right, it's a little skit every like 5 minutes. All right, and he goes over. But one of the main things he's going over, he'll go over a couple different things. The main thing he's going over is there's an actress, 36 years old. I forgot her name. You'll hear it on there. But she apparently passed away, and they said
Aw.
it's kind of strange because 36, healthy, everything else. But it was shortly after she went on a late night show, and she was saying how Hollywood's full of pedophiles and crap. That she was when 18, she
How
was,
come we
she was
never heard
almost
of
trafficked
this?
on a boat by someone that she trusted in Hollywood and stuff. That was like supposed to be her best friend,
Wow.
and they tried and like held her down on the bed
Really?
and everything. And she said that she narrowly escaped or something.
Wow.
So and then boom, later on now
Her name is Penitentiary. I mean, I don't know her. I don't know who she is, but from a lot of people know her and
yeah, I have no idea.
a lot
I
of
don't
people
watch
are upset.
movies,
Her
I don't
fans
watch
were
TV.
upset. I saw her on social
Do you
media.
know who she is?
I don't know who she
No.
is, and
Well, there'll be
you
a
know,
picture of her and stuff. So you
and
guys
I'm
will
not
be able
nothing
to see.
against her. It's my own ignorance. I don't know who she is. I
Right,
didn't
yeah.
watch
So
her.
you don't watch them. When was the last time you watched a new movie or a new TV series?
I watched
or anything?
Bewitched on
Yeah, I know, you're still
Antenna
watching-
TV.
Yeah, they're watching on Antenna TV. all day.
Okay.
The
I watched-
newest they go to is the 90s TV.
Huh?
Yeah.
Oh, but everybody's
Everybody goes
talking
random.
about this temperature now because we got the little Facebook lag.
Yeah.
And like
Oh, the
even
temperature, yeah.
yeah, so and even Monty says about I know about this 100 degrees. It feels like 109 working outside. Yup.
Yeah,
Probably.
construction's bad. Thank God.
I don't
I
know
don't
how
feel
you
And
bad.
that's
do
what we
it.
were saying. If it feels like 109, like they tell us, what is it, Billy? What's it called? The feel?
The
The
real
real
feel.
feel,
The
yeah.
real feel. If it's 109, but it's only 100 out, but it feels like it's 109.
Then it
No,
should be
that means it's
109.
109.
You
You
know?
know?
And they'll say, well, it's 109 in the sun. Well, then it's 109.
Yeah.
But you gotta feel bad for like the construction workers
Yes.
and the
Oh, yeah.
landscapers.
Yeah,
I was a
yeah.
landscaper for like 10 years. And the summer's brutal, but and I even lived in Florida. I worked for the county. I did roads and we did construction and stuff for the county. And even in Florida, I feel like it's hotter now than it was when I lived in Florida 20 years ago.
Maybe
you
you're
know?
older, but usually if you're older, you don't
Yeah.
feel it as much.
I feel
Very
myself
strange.
walking. Even today, I had one spot where it was like, I actually got dizzy. It was like, it was all
Really?
right. Yeah. Yeah.
Wow.
When
I
you
don't
were
know.
said if there was a state that was just 50 to 62 all year round,
Yes.
that's
she-
still
Gabby
too
would be
cold.
ha-
No, mine is like maybe 65 to 80.
Well,
I'm
I don't
good.
want. I don't
And
want.
actually, Gabby, there probably is a state that's 50 to 62 all year round, with the exception of about 3 weeks in the summer, which is up in Gorham, New Hampshire.
Just before I forget, too, apparently the actress' brother died as well on here.
Oh, I
Oh,
don't know.
really?
Yeah. Marty
Wow.
commented.
When did he?
And her
When
brother
did
died
he?
similar.
Oh, yeah, that's what Gabby says too. His name is
Yeah.
Hayden, or her name is Hayden. I don't
Oh,
know.
but she struggled with drugs and alcohol and postpartum depression.
Yeah,
So,
well, they could tell
well,
us
she
that.
suffered from that because of all the crap she went in Hollywood.
Yes.
You know, that stuff
Yeah.
does a lot to you.
Yeah.
And we and I'm curious. Is that why? Because they could just she was on drugs.
Yeah, that's exactly what that's what
Makes
Heath
me
Ledger,
wonder.
too. Heath
Yeah.
Ledger, I don't know if you remember him.
Yes.
He did the Joker in one of the Batman.
Yes.
And he was still by far, in my opinion, the best Joker. I'm not even a big Batman fan, but I feel he played Joker better than like how Joker was. He played it perfect.
Really?
He looked like a
Remember that
lunatic.
the Joker guy that we've showed videos on? The guy that dressed up
Yes,
as the Joker?
yes.
Yes.
He sounded like him. It's like, because he does it too. That guy does it so great.
Really?
Yeah, he played his version of the Joker was really good. Like a real nut job.
What else with comments? We got anything else? Passed a few years ago. Okay, he passed a few years ago, suffering from drug issues.
Oh, okay. Oh, all right. So it wasn't like around the time then. Okay. Well, I think that's it, right?
For the most part.
Okay, what's JP up to?
All right, so JP is going to be talking about the actress and stuff.
Oh,
I
okay.
only mentioned, I didn't watch the whole thing. I only watched like 30
Okay.
seconds. I said, "Oh, we got to save this show."
I love his spy though.
Yeah.
All right, so guys, let's pop this up. Move it over, put it on this side, and all right, give me 1 second, guys, and I'll let play.
Hollywood actress Hayden Panettiere has died at age 36, coincidentally just weeks after blowing the whistle on the sex crimes of Hollywood elites. It's pretty weird how that works. Even though it's probably just time to move on, we'll have the full story coming up for you tonight, along with some Iran war updates that'll only make sense to you if you have a severe brain injury, which might have been what Operation Warp Speed was all about. If you participated in Operation Warp Speed, then Operation Epic Fury will look like a success. Yeah, that makes sense. Good evening and welcome to We Lie to You News, where we stand for nothing, so we'll tell you anything. Before we get to the latest conflicting info from Trump on the Iran war, along with how our military is losing morale, sailors are jumping off Navy ships, and Trump is discussing dropping a nuclear bomb on Iran, let's pop some champagne for the Epstein class and the supporters of them, the current mega base, because a victim is dead. They tend to stay quieter and make less inconveniences for the elites when they're dead. They don't speak about them Democrat hoaxes that happen to them. Actress Hayden Panettiere has died at the age of 36. Cause of death? She spoke about the Hollywood elites and their sex crime ring, which is typically a fatal condition. Just a few weeks ago, she went on Jay Shetty's podcast and revealed a story how her Hollywood handler attempted to traffic her to a very famous man while on board a yacht when she was 18, which she narrowly escaped. Take a look.
I was led by somebody that I had grown to trust and see as a protector and somebody who had my back. And to be walked down the stairs and presented as though it was like a surprise. And it was this very small room, and she physically put me in the bed next to this undressed man who was very famous and had his hands like this. Like this was just, an average day for him.
Now, here's the good news. She hadn't named the very famous man yet. And luckily now, she never will. And President Trump was approached for comment on the matter while he was shredding the Epstein files, and over the noise of the shredder, he expressed his condolences. He said, "It wasn't me, but I'm glad she's dead. Some of my friends could have been hurt very badly." And looking deeper into the mysterious timing of the death of this very young woman, Pam Bondi is expected to do a full investigation into how the Dow is doing today. And before we get to nuclear war being the next strategy in the peace deal with Iran, Trump has threatened to bomb the alleged country of Oman if they interfere with the U.S. efforts to reopen the Strait of Hormuz. Trump said, "If Oman gets in the way, we'll bomb the shit out of them." And in addition, Oman interfering with the U.S. efforts to regain control of the Strait of Hormuz could be hampered by the fact that, according to Trump less than a week ago, we already have, quote, total control over the Strait of Hormuz. Now, if you've been in a lot of motorcycle crashes without wearing a helmet, then you understand how two opposite things can be true at once. This Justin! Raytheon was just awarded a $22.9 billion government contract. And it goes without saying, nobody wants this war to be happening. And in fact, this Justin! Apparently there's not a war happening. You might have missed the announcement from Trump on June 14th. The deal with the Islamic Republic of Iran is now complete. Well, me, I forgot we were in a successful peace deal. You saw what the president said. Now, you don't want to be a deranged conspiracy theorist and claim that what the president said isn't true. Now, do you? He also said there's no more Epstein criminals in the files. He also said Thomas Massie is a traitor, and he also said no new wars, which we aren't in nor ever have been because we're in a peace deal is what this is. And it is sane to believe what the president says. Wait, what's that say? Who was the loudest, most formidable voice against the Iran war? Charlie Kirk? And who wanted a war with Iran more than anyone? Israel? Well, whatever. The Epstein class is glad a lot of people are dead. And they had nothing to do with any of the deaths of the people that they're glad happened. Some morons think so. They just round peg, round hole. It doesn't fit. Speaking of Israel, whom God loves more than you, the morale of U.S. service members who realize they're not fighting a war for their own country has never been higher. It was just discovered they wrote the following on the dust flaps of aircrafts. Things like, be a good goy and do what Israel tells you. Operation Epstein Fury. Peace deal number 64 incoming. All this for the Holy Land. Love Israel. I am a good goyim. And BB Bucks. There's also a rash of sailors on an aircraft outside of Iran that have been attempting to jump overboard because they love what they're doing. But more so, they love why they're doing what they're doing. And, I imagine they jumped off because they want to get their boots on the ground in Iran and make a difference in this war that they know really matters to America. And yet there's one woman who is so terrible, she has sympathy for Hayden Panettiere and the Epstein victims. Marjorie Taylor Greene. Now, as you can see here, she's taking a rather critical stance against Trump's next potential step in bringing about more peace to the Middle East. Nuclear bombs. Marjorie Taylor Greene published this. They're discussing using nuclear weapons on Iran in strategy meetings. Yes, you read that correctly. It's real. I'm not speculating. I know. And it's pure evil. Well, she went on to say that when nuclear bombs were used in 1945 in Japan, 110,000 people died instantly, and by the end of the first year, 214,000 people had died. Well, that is pretty bold words from the former congresswoman. So we reached out to Netanyahu for a comment about her tweet. He said, I think we can do a lot more than those numbers because God wants us to. Any thoughts on this, Ben Shapiro?
What the American people want is victory.
Thank you, buddy. We will eat our slop because according to Ben, we want victory. According to Trump, we already have victory, and we also want nothing but more victory. We also like you, Ben. That's it for today's news. The Epstein elites, Trump administration, and Israel want nothing but victory. And just...
All right, there we go, guys.
I know.
Just before I forget, when he was talking about the sailors jumping overboard, right? They're using that kind of just for like bait, because I'm sure every year, there's people that go on these boats, and some of them are mentally stable, till they get there. But once they're till they get there's a saying for them, like closed in and go crazy.
You would know what
Stir
is it?
crazy.
Stir crazy. Yeah,
I
know. He knows everything about being crazy.
I know.
Anything to do with crazy, talk to me.
Yeah, that's
Crazy
crazy right there. So so that always happens. So I think they're doing that just to try to push a narrative.
Yeah.
But
But-
it's all right because the war's over, guys.
I know,
I mean,
it's a
we're in a
peace
peace
deal.
deal, and we already have the Strait of Hormuz and everything. And gas is just still $4 a gallon because
No, it's not
Because
$4 now.
It's $3.99.
$3.89.
no, it is today. It went up again. 10
It went up.
cents
It went up 10 cents
today.
in the last
It's
hour.
not $4.
Really?
It's $3.99.99.
Didn't
It's
we
not
just
$4.
get gas today or yesterday?
Yes.
Yesterday was
No, actually, as we
$3.85.
were driving today, it was we saw $3.83.
Damn. I got
And
ripped off.
that was at 12 o'clock in the afternoon. By 4 o'clock, it was up to by 3. It was no, seriously.
Well,
It
that's
was,
like a little crazy. 'Cause
yes.
I didn't pay for
it
that.
was, it was like $3.99. You got the Bolero.
It's all the gas stations. It has nothing to do with Trump. It has nothing to do with the war. Oil is the cheapest it's ever been. We have more than enough. Oh, speaking of that, guys, I
The
heard.
price gouging.
Do you know why gas is under $4 a gallon?
Why?
Our national reserve is depleted. Like when Biden depleted our national reserve,
Really?
it's depleted now. Trump's been using it to keep gas prices down.
How do you know
Look it
that?
up. Actually, I looked it up, and I'm almost sure.
I don't look. No,
I'm a
no,
redneck, and
no.
I'm not, and I am uneducated. So I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure I looked it up, and that it's well, we're down like 25 or 35% or some crazy crap. Of our National
Really?
Reserve. The National Reserve that he stocked up his last term got us fully packed.
And while I really like to, in a way, kind of blame Trump for this because it's not that I always blame him, but I do.
Well, I mean,
But-
we blame him because he's president. Obviously, it's not his fault. It's
No,
everybody else in the world's fault
but-
that has to deal with the thing.
Who's running the whole
Yeah.
world?
Yeah, but
It's the globalists.
Yeah.
That's who's running everything.
That's-
okay, but he's
Yeah.
still the president.
Yeah.
He's in charge.
I
of
know.
this whole
He got it down to
program.
180 last time. I don't know why he can't get
Yeah,
it back
and
down to
Common
180.
says, could we go back to 299 at least? That would even be a plus.
That's what they want.
But
Yes.
That's the thing. They jack up $5-6, and when it's down to $3 or $4, so yay, thank you.
And we're
the
happy
thing-
for that. Yeah.
But the thing is actually when you were just saying that Trump said it's the gas station's fault or whatever, it is actually, when you think about it, the gas station's fault. Because, like you said, if it was, 383 this morning at
Yes.
12 o'clock, and then at 3 o'clock, we're coming home from somewhere.
I see $3.99.
Okay,
It was
so
like, wait a minute.
the gas stations have those tanks in the ground were filled up 2 weeks ago, a week
Right,
ago,
right.
5 days ago, 3 days ago.
Who's giving them the
So
full?
right, that's what I'm saying.
Who's
How
calling
could
them
you
in?
charge more for
Yeah.
the same gas that's in the tank?
Yeah.
You
Like
see
who?
what I'm saying?
Is somebody calling them up and
It's
saying,
like-
guess what? The price just went up? I mean,
It's like we have propane here for our heat. So the propane company comes and they deliver to us.
Yeah.
And we get it for like I don't even know what propane goes for, but say it's $2 a gallon.
Mm.
So, okay, we fill up our propane tank 300 gallons at $2 a gallon is what? $600. Okay, but then they go down the block, and by that time, it's $3 a gallon for the same propane that's on the tank. That's price gouging.
Yeah.
That is the propane
Yes.
company.
Yeah, because they all buy it at one price. So
Right.
why is it changing daily?
because why is
Exactly.
it
gas station?
How could different stations
Maybe-
be different
I
prices?
always thought the gas station when they get a delivery and they add the new what they pay for the new one based off of what's left, so it's half new. Like say they got their last reservoir filled for $2, they're halfway done, they're topping it off for $3. Now gas is gonna be $2.50 instead of $2. That's what I thought they did.
Right.
But I don't know if they have deliveries because I don't think Valero had a delivery today, and it just doesn't. I don't know. There's something else.
That's
I
what I'm
think there's-
saying. So it's
They get the
gas
phone call, or
stations.
they get a
Right.
phone call, or it's automated somehow on a system.
Yeah.
Oh, and you're right, Marnie. He does look like Chuck Norris. I think he looks a
Who
little
looks
like
like that?
this guy, the JPC is.
Yeah.
He
Norris?
does.
Chuck Norris
yes,
passed away
yes.
too, didn't he?
Did he?
I think it's
don't know.
just the beard
Yeah.
thing there. I don't know, maybe.
But
I
he
don't
is
know.
funny, though. I
think
like
so.
him. I like him, though.
Also, Marty was talking about how we all day to watch us. Thank you so much. That's
Yeah, I
really sweet.
really
Yeah.
That warms
appreciate
my
that.
heart.
Thank you.
But we're
yeah.
gonna try on Wednesdays, or I'm gonna try. It's my fault because I work. But that's why we get. That's why it's at 8.
damn you
but-
for work.
I know. But
Well, thank you for working. That's what makes this
we're gonna
country move.
start putting it at 6. I want to try to get us started at 6 o'clock because I think that's more reasonable. People have
But
to work
people are
and stuff.
eating dinner at 6, so sometimes it's like after the dinner dishes,
Yeah.
and
So
stuff.
maybe 7 or something because people have work the next day too. So
Yeah, we don't end that late. We end at like 9:30. You think people are in bed by 12? People,
well, if they start
some
drinking,
people I
don't
know are in bed by 9:30.
We're
Would be
trying to think
me.
of something different.
All right,
Yeah, what
well, you know
are-
what? Since we do have actually a couple of viewers tonight, like Carmen, hey
We
Carmen.
gotta try 7 o'clock.
Hey,
I think
Marnie.
7 o'clock
Hey,
would be a good
Gabby,
time.
hey Franny, what?
I think 7 o'clock would be good.
So
I gotta go fix
this
that
is
blinking light. That's all.
Because then everybody's already eating dinner and stuff, and
yeah. This
you
is.
gotta have a beer.
Why don't you ask them what they think? Go ahead.
Well, you guys put it to a vote. Let us know. Comment on what time you want us to start. And I mean, there's only 3 of you or 4 of you, so it ain't gonna be hard to
Other
figure out.
people will watch it eventually. I would hope.
So
If we are fun, or
yeah, let us know what time you think the show should be on. And you pick any time you want, and then we'll just whoever has the most of that time or closest around there is what we'll
And you
do.
know what Monty said? She said she was pumping a gas, and the price changed while she was pumping.
No.
Yes, I ran into the station, and I said, "Well, I will do the damn math." Yeah.
Well, that's like the Royal Farms here. They'll advertise one price, right? But then in very small print, it's like with your ROFO rewards. So you go to the gas pump thinking you're getting like, $3.59. It's like, no, it's really $3.89. But unless you were their reward member, but it says it in small letters, and they advertise a big thing, the cheapest price.
Yeah, I know. I
So
know.
it fools people to go in, and then they start pumping. Like, what the hell? Hold on.
I know. Yeah, and I know,
Way
Gabby,
late.
you don't eat dinner till real late. You're way late eating.
Well, I don't
if you
eat
eat
dinner.
dinner at all.
I don't eat dinner until like 10 o'clock usually either.
I know,
Okay,
him too. Yeah, I guess that's why my kids always well. I like it kind of around 6:37. That's my time. But some of the people are real strict. They like everything at 5.
Yeah.
You know, and it's like I don't think I could. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, let's see what else. I know we're kind of like
No, we got other stuff to talk about. Don't worry. There's definitely other, just trying to see what's up. Okay.
Yeah,
So,
you had a couple of good stuff.
well, you want to start with the egg and chicken?
I guess you could do
We'll
that.
throw it in there. This is random shit that we do now.
Yeah. This
So,
is,
but
if you don't
apparently-
like it, blame him. But if you like it, you can
well, this
say
is
it.
informative because most people buy eggs and most people buy those rotisserie chickens that all the Walmart, the Sam's Club, they all have.
They do.
So this is informative information that you should
This
know
is about rotisserie chickens.
and eggs. Yes, but it's Costco's.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
They say Costco's rotisserie, but realistically, if it's Costco, that's everybody's rotisserie because they all have the same shit.
No, not my Sam's.
Sam's is it's all the same. Anyway,
I know, but a chicken is a
Sam's
chicken,
ain't gonna
really.
do us wrong, man.
I know.
Yeah.
They already did that time with that guy for 5 million years.
Yeah.
I was the chicken lady.
speaking of chicken, when you buy especially here, when you buy a Purdue chicken, right? And then they have the Great Value chicken, the Walmart brand. It's the same exact chicken. It's just juiced more with water and gas or whatever they do to plump it up. But it all comes from the same place. It's all the same shit.
Did any one of you guys know, speaking of that rotisserie chicken,
Rotisserie is fine.
I don't know how you say it, so I'm going to say it both ways. That is actually chicken that they can't sell past that day that they cook.
Yeah,
That's what I read.
a lot
It's
of
like
them do
the
that, yeah.
oldest. It tastes good though. I love.
Well, I remember I
Sam's.
used to work in the deli at Cashapp Market, and the same thing when their chickens, they throw it in there in the rotisserie, and then boom, now you got enough for another 2 days on the shelf.
I know, and then I got a 5 days in the refrigerator to make a chicken salad for Mr. Neck here.
I guess
Why-
most people eat late because we have Marty even said that she eats late. Gabby eats late. So I guess a lot of people do.
Wow.
But again,
okay.
you guys have to let us know what time. What time do you think the show should start? If 8 o'clock's good, should it be earlier? You have to give us something. I mean, realistically, we're looking at 6, 7, or 8. What is the best time slot? Is 8 good? I mean, because it works good for us, but we'll try to, modify if you guys want.
What time do you want kickoff?
Anyway, let's go hear about eggs and chicken, and then we'll talk more about it.
Yeah.
All right.
This is now an FDA Level 1 recall risk due to possibility of death, life-threatening illness, or permanent damage. There are now over 19 million eggs recalled by the FDA. Here are the brands you need to avoid and immediately throw out your eggs if the egg carton has any of these numbers on it. Do not eat those eggs. P-19500849092 or any 3-digit codes between 157 and 184. Additionally, don't forget about the Costco Kirkland rotisserie chicken lawsuit, which alleges multiple salmonella contamination at their billion-dollar Nebraska plant. They've reportedly failed monthly USDA tests from late 2023 to mid-2025 and hold the USDA's worst food safety rating in 92% of reporting periods since 2019. 157 million of these chickens were sold last year alone. If you've purchased one of those rotisserie chickens, you may be eligible to file on ClaimMoney.com. Be advised the deadline for that lawsuit is ending soon, so make sure you get to ClaimMoney.com to file for your payout. Share this with anyone that you know that may have had those contaminated eggs or Costco chicken, and follow me because I'll be keeping you up to date right here on this account as this develops.
All right. I mean,
Wow.
very informative, but hell, he's talking about the USDA. I got to get on that. All right. Because if it's USDA approved, you probably don't want it.
Yeah.
All right?
Famous words of Granny.
That was my grandmother's thing.
Yeah.
But then even me, I worked, dealing with the USDA. I had a puppy store. All right. And, we worked with
How
a
was
lot
that
of
the
breeders,
USDA?
and we even bred some dogs ourselves, because we could breed too. We had the pet dealer license and stuff. And the USDA is so fake and paid off. Oh my God. I could have had a dog that's 8 different breeds. And if I wanted to, I paid the right money. It was USDA and it had a pedigree and everything.
Are
And-
you sure
yeah.
we're talking about USDA?
Well, no, sorry. USDA was for the breeders. I am mixing the pedigree. Sorry. The pedigree is bullshit. Sorry. Pedigree is absolute bullshit. If you pay the money, any dog can be whatever the hell you want it to be. Like, I could have a Chihuahua and call it a German Shepherd if I just pay them, $500 or some stupid shit, whatever the fees were. It'd be different. You have AKC, ACA, ICA.
I know.
And those are the 3 we dealt with. And I can make any dog anything I want to. It's so gimmicky, such bullshit. But the USDA with the breeders, all right? Oh my God. Some of these breeders, USDA has them as Class A licenses. Best breeders out there. The most horrible breeders you would never are. That's some of our dogs.
Total
all right.
puppy
And the
mill
reason
dogs,
why
right?
we got them, yes, puppy mill, exactly, is because they were so sick and they weren't sold and they were in there for months and I just had to take them home.
And
you know?
that's
I
how
was
we
so
got
bad with
all
that.
our dogs.
Yeah, that's how we got
That's how we got all of our
This
dogs.
little boy ever.
Yeah.
Yes.
The
Every
little
one of those
wig.
dogs that he
It's
brought
just-
home to us, we
yeah.
love forever and ever.
So
Yes.
it's just USDA. No, it's gimmick. You pay them right, and that's all you got to do. And that's
Yeah.
why probably this chicken's still allowed to be sold. The reason they can sell it in stores is because they just pay enough money to be able to sell it in stores and have 10% of people get sick. That's it.
Really? Oh, and then Marnie
Yeah.
says, "Yep, Costco, do not care. They were huge yesterday." So you would eat the Costco, or you mean Costco doesn't
And
care about
speaking
their
of
people?
eggs, we boiled some eggs yesterday.
It's those brown eggs you cannot peel worth the shit.
No, they're
There's-
real eggs. Yeah,
One of our
real eggs.
viewers says that what we eat aren't real eggs.
These are real eggs.
No, these are real eggs.
I
Yeah,
know,
these
That's
are-
why
but
you
man,
can't
you
peel
can't
them.
these
peel
are right out of
those
the chicken's ass eggs.
And I used to work in bakeries and stuff. I used to, but man, those eggs, man, that's not normal.
You thought it was just me. See,
Those
it's not.
No.
white eggs, and even some of the brown
These
eggs.
are the brown.
And
organic
some of them
ones.
Yeah, these
I
are the
like-
real eggs. Yeah.
I rolled them back and forth like every crack, but still, because there's an inside film and you just peel
You
it.
can
and-
tell a real egg when you look at the eggs. Don't look at it just if they're brown. Because if they're all uniformly brown, they're white eggs that are dipped. And each egg has to look different. The eggs can't look alike. You'll see the brighter, dark ones, certain spots here, certain there.
Some of the yolks are bigger. And
Yeah,
smaller
they're
and-
gonna look different.
Yeah.
Like some of them have double yolks. And
Yeah.
like those are real eggs. So when
But-
you look at it, you want to open up the carton and actually look at the eggs and see that they're all different shades and a lot of variety in there.
But now I have a question, since you're the egg expert, Mr. Neck. How come the other eggs, like one time that really nice lady gave you a bunch of eggs and you didn't
Those are
have
all
to put
different
them in the
colors.
refrigerator?
Oh, because they weren't. When you get them in stores, they're already cleaned and stuff. And once you clean them, then bacteria can go right on them. Like when they're at the chicken's ass, if you don't wash them, there's like a coating over it. It's not a thick coating that you peel off, but it's a coating on there, and that keeps bacteria from getting in there. It's for the wild because when they're there, they don't want bacteria getting on the chicken's eggs like in the wild
Mhm.
because then it would attack the babies or something.
Right.
But once you rinse them off, but they have to do that to transport them and stuff. They have to rinse them off, and then that's why they store them in the fridge to prevent bacteria from getting to them.
Now I have another question then.
What's that?
Okay, because you're the egg expert.
I'm not an expert. I just know a couple.
Now, the white eggs that we have eaten our whole lives, they weren't always fake. Okay.
They were always, our whole life, they were probably always mass produced and stuff. Maybe not back in the 50s, 60s. I don't know. I wasn't alive. But since I've been alive, it's been mass produced. It's been, the same eggs. Actually, probably worse than they were every year because these chickens get more and more,
Okay, so
shot up with crap.
So then, how come though? Like these eggs, the white eggs, have seriously thick shells.
Uh-huh.
The brown eggs have the
Well, they're
thinnest
thicker
shell.
because they're dipped too. Those white eggs aren't dipped; they're all dipped white. That's why they all look nice and clean and white. Some of them are even stamped with a little stamp on
Yeah,
it.
Eggland's best.
Yeah,
and
they don't
stuff,
pop out all looking exactly the same. No, they're still going to be a little different, but they dip them all white. And that gives them, and when you dip it, you have a little seal over, so it's going to be thicker. Plus, the birds are bred to have bigger eggs, thicker eggs, because real eggs are smaller than the
Right.
store eggs too, and they'll be different sizes.
Right.
But they're all bred that like they breed
Understand.
everything else. Everything's been modified and injected so much over the past couple of decades that it's exactly how they want it.
Yeah. And so Marnie says that she made chicken enchiladas with the rotten chicken or whatever. She doesn't care because the grocery bill is like high and
Yeah.
everything. I hear you. You know what? If somebody told me that my Sam's Club that I
Damn, though,
love-
Bonnie, you're paying a lot of week to see those kids. Yeah, I have them start growing a garden, have them start hunting their own
That's what we
food,
do.
fishing, have all of them learn how to fish.
and he eat fish every night.
But he grows weeds, like not the weed. He grows weeds.
Whoa,
like
no,
Jurassic
no.
Park. No, that's what I'm saying. When I say weeds, I mean actual weeds.
I grow the
like,
tobacco.
no, I mean weeds like high
She
grass
means
weeds.
that we
Yeah.
pull out.
Yes,
Yeah, I know, we
that-
have a
he
lot of
never
weeds.
weeds
And we still pull
gone.
that stuff out too. But
I can own that.
Yeah, but you can't find any of the crap in
find it.
there.
and we
I
just
dig
cook
through
some.
it like a, you know.
You're like
jungle.
Jurassic Park going through with a machete.
Ironically,
you
on
know?
Potato Day, he grew some of the greatest potatoes.
Yeah,
that
they
we-
were-
Yeah,
Yeah,
you guys
yeah.
love those potatoes.
Yeah.
Those
Those
look
look great.
Yeah.
My next crop's gonna be ready any.
And we'll do a
any week
video
now.
on that. Oh,
Yeah.
by the way, we got to taste the pickles.
Oh yeah, pickles.
But
I
anyway,
already did.
but
on this
no,
burger
but
that day.
we didn't.
But we will.
Okay,
You cheated.
you cheated. Uh-oh. Well, anyway, but I agree, Monty, because I love the Sam's rotisserie, Sam's Club rotisserie chickens. It's like my favorite. When I'm there, I have to get 2 or 3. I
Yeah,
have
the
to.
external shell of the egg carries the salmonella, I guess, and that prevents other bacteria. I'm guessing.
Uh-huh.
So thank you for the input. My sister and her 12 people got a huge lawsuit. Oh, I can't read the rest of that thing. You know?
You have to go to Seymour.
I thought you had it on your phone.
I don't yet. Oh, here it is. No, I didn't get it yet. This
Oh,
is,
lawsuit from a bakery in the 90s.
wow.
I believe that from eating the moose.
Oh, wow. Yeah, when the,
Yeah.
when the moose whips up and stuff.
Not
Wow.
moose like
See, it's like not weed like weed. It's weed like growing. You know?
like actual weeds. The weed's
Oh,
not gonna be ready
wow.
for it.
Oh, she has a garden too.
See? And
I-
gardens are great. They really are. But the problem is, like, this year they
You
were
can
set up
have
so
venison.
beautiful. But the problem is, since April, we've had 90-degree days. And where we are is like Long Island, but it's just more humid, even more humid, because we get like some tropical like thing that goes up along the coast. And so we get some like the tropical like Florida weather mixed in with the Long Island. If Long Island's been hot, it's been like 10, 20 degrees hotter than Long Island here. Even, what was it, last week I was looking, it was crazy. I'm like, let me check out Florida. Florida was cooler than here. I'm like, how is Florida better than where we are?
I
right now?
know. I know.
We're like 114 with the heat index. Meanwhile, Florida was at 97 with the heat index. I'm like, huh?
Right? I know. I know.
I tell you, I always
No
like
sense.
Long Island.
Long Island always had good weather, yeah.
It had
And then
good weather.
especially
It
right by
had
the
four
water.
seasons. The real 4 seasons.
Like,
Yeah.
we're right by the water, and it is so hot here. Florida, if we were right by the water, it'd be like 10, 20 degrees cooler.
In Florida or Long
Yeah.
Island?
Long Island.
I guess
Long
in
Island's
Florida.
always had
Long
that
Island
nice
was really
breeze by
nice.
the water. It was always cooler. Like, we went out on the boat and stuff. It was so much colder than it was Long Island.
Yo,
We never reached three digits up on Long
We
Island.
did, but
Yes,
we would do
you
that
did.
every
rare.
Like 1 or 2 days out of the year.
right now,
Months.
my Long
Months.
Island people, like Furious, Franny and stuff, tell us how hot it's been there.
Yeah, I mean, has it been hot? This,
No, it's been just as
Like,
hot.
our
as
real
New York.
feel for the past 3 months has been 96 to 114.
and you can't
Like,
tell
every
me.
single day with the real feel. Yeah, the temperature is different, but I don't care what the temperature is. If it's 82 out, but yet it feels like 96, it's fucking 96 out.
And don't even try to tell me that somebody's playing with the weather, because I won't stand for that.
No, there's nobody
I
spraying
will
or
not
anything
stand
out
for
there. That don't happen.
Monty, you got to send him instructions on how to take care of a garden. Thank you. I'd appreciate it.
Thank you.
because
We
it's-
would appreciate it.
I can't. Every year.
My cantaloupe. You guys seen the pickle episode, right? You seen how many cucumbers I got? I got
Look at this thing.
cucumbers.
Oh my
It's a
god. Yeah,
war.
but his cucumbers don't look like cucumbers.
We got one of those deformed
They're big.
cantaloupes.
Show
We
them the
got
cucumbers.
We got sugar. Oh, we got sugar baby watermelon. We got purple string beans, which we had the other night.
Yeah, they turn green
They
when you
turn
cook
green.
them.
Purple string
Yeah,
beans
that's
turn
a
green.
jip.
And then what else? I got corn still, but I don't like. I planted the corn mate, so probably not gonna work. But potatoes. We're on our second crop.
That's the only thing we got is
In the
potatoes.
next week or two, we're harvesting our second crop of potatoes, and then we'll start a third because it stays warm for a long time here. So I'll probably even get a third, 3 crops of potatoes. this year.
I wish I took a picture of the peaches I got. from
And then
the
we have
peach
blackberries, raspberries, strawberries. We got some really nice.
tree. I just went
strawberries
out to
this year.
check the strawberries. They're all dead because you just let it all have weeds growing.
This
out
the
of it.
green
Sorry, I
jam.
work every
Show
day.
the
that you guys can't go
cucumbers.
out and
Show
check.
the
Thank you for keeping
Oh
the
no, they
country
seen
going.
the pickle thing. Watch the pickle.
No, they haven't seen these new big cucumbers that look like.
Oh,
God
look at
knows
these!
what.
Look at these freaking things. Mr. Green Jean
But
made his match with this guy.
actually, in Redness, they actually did have very similar cucumbers. Where I
Oh, we
was
have
like,
some normal
why?
cucumbers,
Look at
guys. Look, there's some normal looking ones, and we have some like ginormous ones. You know,
It's
There's all
like
good ones in
crazy.
there.
Look at that one, that big white one.
That's right
White
here.
pocket.
You know, nice. Look at that.
Quite popular.
Good shit, guys. Really good shit. Tastes so good. Like I said, when I big like this too, The seeds are a little sweeter, not too sweet. A little sweeter, it just tastes
They're
so good.
really not supposed to look like that.
They
It
are.
just doesn't get
They're
that.
huge.
They are.
Yeah, but they're not supposed to
They
be.
get like that because when they stay on longer, they want all the water, and those things are so juicy too. They're full. They're
Are
solid.
they sweet or are they bitter?
No, sweet. They're not bitter. None of them are bitter. The bitter is when they're really like when they start turning yellow. When they're in the yellow, that's when they're bitter. I have those out there. I leave those. But when they're white, it's just because they grew big. And some of them will turn like a little orange, and that's because the heat is so crazy here. If they're exposed to the sun, they actually turn orange. Yeah, while they're still not ripe, while they're still not overripe.
They make the best pickles.
Yeah, they make good pickles. Those big ones, they make good pickles.
We're gonna have another annual
Pickle
pickle
bag.
day.
We
So,
have to.
Marnie,
Potato
no.
bags.
Yeah,
okay.
what are the pickle bags? I never even
No,
heard.
potato bags.
Potato bags.
But
You're talking
you
about
probably
pickles.
roll it in a burlap sack or something. I'm thinking.
And then you
burlap
just
sack,
collect
And you
it.
keep it there. You keep, I guess, a window or something, and you just water it. I don't know.
Could a pillow
Yeah,
case
Marty,
work?
you still listen on
interested
that.
in
Yeah.
Could a
Yeah.
pillow case work?
No, it's different. It's this.
Sure,
thing
anything.
I'm
for
just thinking of
a-
a sack.
No, a pillowcase is a pillowcase. You need
I know.
stuff to grow through it.
Well,
You
no, it's
know?
not going to grow through. The sack that she's using so the weeds don't grow through. I guess it keeps it kind of, I don't know. I
Oh,
could
so
be
you gotta
wrong.
have air going through it.
Yeah, explain to us when you get a chance. I'm not trying to be like a pain in the neck or anything, but that's very interesting because
Yeah, 'cause I don't
every
know. I'm
year
just
I
making
keep
up shit.
saying
I'm
I'm not
pretending I
doing
know.
this garden because it's too Jurassic Parkish. But then he talks
Paid out over $1 million to the sister. Is she single?
Stop.
Yeah, oh my lord, I wish I could.
It said it paid for her husband's uniforms. So there you go.
I'm not gonna. I could say more, but I'm not gonna. I'm Bruce.
You're a class act.
Yes.
I fried the zook blossoms. What's zucchini blossoms stuffed? Oh wow.
Oh, we have to start. I have to grow zucchini before it gets too late. for
See,
the fall
she
crop.
said yes. Cucumber that turns yellow is bitter. Well, what about the big white ones?
No, white ones are
Like
fine.
this
It's
bag?
just because they're really
If
big.
they turn yellow, they're bitter.
Yeah, when they turn yellow. I can show next week. I'll show you. But it almost looks like the summer squash, the yellow zucchinis.
Really? I never
That's the
saw
kind of
that.
yellow. It actually looks just like that.
But the white ones, I'm
white ones
afraid
are
to
good.
try them.
Oh, I've been eating them all week. I have a cucumber a day keeps the doctor away. It's a scientific fact. You gotta trust the science, guys.
Always. Sure. Speaking of that, what's the
What's
new
up?
science?
Oh, everybody's leaving me. You're on your
I
own.
know. Hi.
What's next, Mama Dukes?
I don't know.
Oh, okay. I guess I'll know. Give me
Yeah,
1
you're
second,
the one
guys.
who's the,
Like you said, we used to have like a plan, but now it's just total randomness that we throw out. Let's go on the flat Earth world. All right. Every week I've been having a little tidbit on flat Earth. Again, I'm not a flat Earth conspiracy theorist, right? But I believe that they have it somewhat right, and what they've told us with the whole planet and round Earth and stuff is somewhat right. But they're both, it's somewhere in the middle. I'm just trying to figure out what that is. But this guy brings up a good point that how United States and Canada, when you see a rainbow, we've all seen rainbows, right? When you live in North America, when you see a rainbow, big rainbow. I actually have a video with rainbows. I don't know if you remember that.
Yeah,
I'll
I
post
think
one
so,
out.
yeah.
You'll see what the rainbows look like, and they'll show you on there. It's kind of like it's really high and it's very shiny. But when you go to like Australia and stuff,
Yeah.
the rainbows are very like, instead of being like this, or like for the camera, like instead of being like that, they're like this, very low. And if you look at the flat Earth map and how it's created, it would make sense because if we're a flat Earth, right, and we're in a dome like this, North America is right in the middle, nice and high, so you'd have a big rainbow. But Australia is over here, where the dome comes down like that, so you
Down
have a
under.
very small rainbow because of the dome and the firmament.
You know, you could make anything make sense.
Yes, you could, but yeah, with enough bullshit. But you know,
Exactly.
Don't tell me
I used
anybody.
to sell dogs. So I'm the king of bullshit, right? Cut that out.
Billy, don't tell me anybody's playing with the weather.
All right. Well, you guys watch this. It's only like 2 minutes, right?
Okay.
2-3 minutes. Watch it, and then we'll talk more about it. And please, viewers, give us. I want your comment, even if you're not watching now. If you watch this later, because we need more information on this. There's something going on, and like they're lying to us. They're lying to us.
They just want to lie about that.
That's it, man. You'll see. Check this out, and then you tell me.
You guys ever notice how tiny and small the rainbows are in Australia? My boy Lyndon took this video in Australia and you can just see how tiny the arch is on the rainbows in Australia. Isn't that super interesting? Because this is what a rainbow looks like in Vancouver, Canada. This one's in Ontario that I took a while ago, and you can see like how massive this rainbow is. They are huge in Canada. Now let's take a look at what your loving government has told you. This is how rainbows are created, guys. Bah. The sun rays hit the raindrops. It refracts twice, and then the observer sees the rainbow. Now that's interesting because in order for us to scientifically create a rainbow, like actually use real science, create a rainbow inside, we need sunlight, we need water, and an object that can act as a prism. So where's the prism here? We got sunlight, we got water, but where's the prism? Now, if this is really what's happening here, guys, how is it that Australia's rainbows are like this, and then Canada's rainbows are like this? It's almost as if there is a prism of some sorts, and maybe that prism is higher in Canada than it is in Australia. Now we're going to take this even one step further and show you what a rainbow looks like in Antarctica. It's pretty much touching the ground. Again, if this is happening, how is that possible? It's pseudoscience. Prism, we need a prism, water, and sunlight, real science. We can do this ourselves. We can tangibly measure it, observe it, and repeat it, which is the definition of science. Now hold on just a minute. I don't know if you guys have read the Bible or researched our ancient ancestors. You know, these people that were much more wise than you are. They've told us many times in many different ways that there is a firmament over the earth, a dome, the shape of a rainbow. And God made the firmament and divided the waters which were under the firmament from the waters which were above the firmament, as above so below. Genesis 1:7. Water, sunlight, prism. All right, so according to the Bible and our ancient ancestors, this is what the earth actually looks like. This is an old map. This is the standard map of the world before the world elites came along, by the way. Antarctica is a 360-degree ice wall around our stationary flat earth. And if there's a dome encompassing the earth, it would be the highest point in the middle, right? The edges are in Antarctica. Here's Canada, Canadian rainbows. Here's Australia, Australian rainbows. And here, and all-encompassing, is Antarctica. And here is Antarctica's rainbows. Now, rainbows are 100% proof that we live under a dome. If you guys wish to understand the real secrets of this universe, well, I'm exposing it all in my 100% free community. So comment the word truth, and I will send you an exclusive link.
All right, come on now. That was informative.
It
You guys
was.
can't
That
tell
was
me it
interesting.
wasn't.
You know what? I'm not a flat earther by any means. I am big on astronomy and big on the whole thing. Like, you know what I'm saying? But I have a question now because I could see why people believe this. Okay.
That rainbow thing is kind of freaky because it
That's
really
what I'm
does
saying.
make sense
and
that.
it does. And the whole dome thing, I was like, okay,
But no, you're right. Well, but with that too, if the Earth is circular, it's going to be like that no matter where you are on the Earth. So Antarctica, the South and North Poles are going to be like that. So they're going to have a smaller rainbow as well.
Right.
Same with Australia because flat Earth and a globe is similar. Flat Earth is just half of a globe.
right.
You
But
know,
that's what I was going to say when it was showing that. Is now the Earth rotates. That is 24 hours. It rotates.
Yeah, thousands, hundreds of thousands of miles an hour or some shit.
No, however miles an hour, I don't know. I just know it takes 24 hours to do a complete rotation, right? Is that, I don't know, does that mean rotate like this or does that mean rotate around? No,
Well, no, it rotates
around
like
the
this.
sun as a
and
year.
Yeah, exactly. Around the sun in 1 year, but then 24 hours it
Okay.
rotates.
So if it's rotating, wouldn't you see the flat side? If it was flat. Point made, right?
If it was flat, what with the
If
sun?
it was flat, like a flat earther, and you're seeing the dome side, and that's where we all are, and the other side has like shit on it, right? When it turns, wouldn't you see the flat? Wouldn't the astronomers have
because
seen
the
it?
flat earthers, the Earth doesn't spin. The Earth is flat. The sun is circular, and the moon
So
around
wait.
this way. They go this way over
So
the Earth.
you're saying that
So here's the Earth.
the sun
The
and
sun
the
is the
moon
one
orbit
thing?
the Earth.
Flat earthers say that the planet is stationary. It's stationary. It's flat with your dome, right? And the Earth and sun circulate this around here. That's why they say the North
Then I
Star.
can't
Because
even.
Oh, here's another one. They said like the stars above, right? The North Star is always like in one location, right? It's always north, this and that. It has never moved since we've been discovering stars. And they said if the Earth is spinning and our universe is going, you know, one direction, one speed, and the whole universe is expanding, other universes are going, wouldn't the stars move? Wouldn't they not be in the same exact?
They do move. If you look at
I'm
little
saying,
Dipper, it's
but-
over there
but
sometimes.
they're at the same time they have a path. They're always been in the same path. They've never detoured off their paths. They've never gotten further from their path or shorter. They're always in the same. But then I guess if everybody's moving at the same speed, it would be unison. I don't know.
Yes, Imani said the moon keeps our planet's rotation. If the moon goes, we are screwed. Yes, that's what I always
Speaking of
learned
Marty,
it.
the potato sacks. Right?
Yeah.
I've seen these on Temu,
Oh,
but they have them on Amazon as well.
she sent it in Messenger. Yeah.
Oh yeah,
she
that is nice.
Yeah,
They
thank
popped
you.
up.
Thank you
so much. But now, yeah, I know exactly
now we
what you're
can
talking about.
research that.
I was gonna buy those because I use similar. I have giant plastic tubs. They're huge. They're only $30 normally, but at the end of the year at Home Depot, when they're trying to get rid of it, they knock them down to $6. And they're like 30-gallon tubs. And they're big, 30 or 40-gallon tubs. They're big. And that's what we grow ours in. We have about 10 of them. I'm gonna buy another 10 at the end of this year. I'm gonna
They are.
the potatoes are doing they thrive in those, and the sacks too. Exactly. You get those are the best way to grow potatoes because they have just enough room where they all pack in there. You can plant like 3 little pieces of potato, and then you get like 20, 30 potatoes in the sack.
Right.
So it works out really good. Thank you so much for sending that. And since we're still on flat Earth, right? I got something else with the planets. All right, this one's good, guys. If I can find it, give me 1 second. I want to make sure I have it before I start talking crap. I thought I had. Yes. All right. So during a solar eclipse, we all know solar eclipses, right? And you see the sun up there, and that's when the moon passes in front of the sun. Now, the question that they have and that they brought to my attention is, how come if the moon's going in front of the sun, if you do a science experiment, you make the sun put an object that goes in front of it, you will see that black object from a distance coming into the sun, then covering it, then going over. How come we don't see that with the moon? Shouldn't we see the moon approaching? We only see the moon the second it's in front of the sun. How come we don't see it approaching? Like even now during the day, you see the moon out there. You know, there's days when you see the moon on this side.
Yeah, that's
you
cool.
see the moon. So how come we don't see the moon going to it? We should 100%.
It depends on where the sun is shining, reflecting on the
Sometimes
moon.
I don't know. Because
Don't we see the sun over there? We see the moon over there.
You always see if the moon is So I don't know. I mean, you have a point. Maybe it's reflected a certain way.
It does, yeah.
It just seems weird.
Maybe it's reflected off the
Well, I'm
dome.
going to ask my cousin, who's extremely smart an astronomer that I've only met when we were like kids, and now
But I'm
we're in
gonna
our
ask him.
60s. But he's an astronomer. He's extremely smart.
Well, let's hear this out. Let's watch this video, and then we'll talk about it a little bit.
Before I say anything, watch this.
We haven't seen the moon in the sky all day except for this one moment right here. That is not the moon. Think about it. If that were the moon, it would have been lit up so bright right before it eclipsed the sun, brighter than we normally see it. But we didn't see that at all, and it would have been the same thing right after the eclipse. You would have seen the moon brighter than ever before, but you didn't. You didn't see it nowhere today except for this one time right here. If it were the moon, this is how it would have looked. If you believe what they tell you, this is how it would look right here. But it doesn't. That's not the way it looked. That's not what you seen today. You didn't see the moon until it was supposedly covering the sun. This is what you saw. You seen the sun itself filling up with what looks like a black circular object. But what you don't see is the rest of the black circular object. Where's it at? It's not there. You do not see the rest of the object before it supposedly passes the path of the sun. Now watch again. You can see the sun itself filling up with what looks like a circular object. But where is the rest of the circular object? Right here, look. There's nothing there. If this were a solid object passing in front of the sun, this is what you would see. You would see the whole object. But that's not what you see. It's just totally not there. Nothing there. Proving that it is not a solid object. What you are truly looking at here is called an optical illusion. The supposed circular object that is passing across the sun's path is nowhere near the sun. It is in a total different location of the firmament, and what you are witnessing is reflectivity, giving you the optical illusion that one sphere is passing in front of another sphere, only because that's what you've been told your whole life. Now I'm going to show you what's really going on here. Now the sun is here, but the optical illusion of the eclipse is taking place in a total different spot of the firmament, as you see here. Now you'll see here, just as you've seen with the supposed eclipse, that the object cannot be seen before it passes the sun, proving that it is nothing more than an optical illusion and that you have been lied to.
In the past, I've made several videos.
All right, I just don't want to drag it on forever, but you guys get the point on that one.
Yeah.
And I don't know. What's your opinion on that?
I think that the way he's saying it is the way I would see it, that you wouldn't see the whole thing. You know what I'm saying? And did you ever, you're seeing what he's showing you on that, but did you ever see it in person? What does it look like in person?
We watched it the other time in person.
That was
Remember I had my
solar
5
eclipse.
sunglasses
Yeah,
on?
but that's a solar eclipse.
Yeah.
Is this a lunar or a
I
solar?
think that's a lunar. Solar eclipse is when the sun, the earth, the moon goes in front of the sun. That's a solar eclipse.
I don't know.
But yeah, what do we have here? Class, high school.
Yeah,
We're
lunar-
gonna have to catch up on messages here. There's a few here that I haven't seen. Let's go to this one with potatoes. The moon is what makes our tides. Yes, that's
Yes.
true. Each season we are
To see certain skies, which is true. And I always could tell by where our sun sets. That's another thing. Where I look at my backyard.
Yes.
In the summer, the sun sets way over that way.
Yep,
Right.
yep.
And then it's
coming
like
close
now
to
it
close.
starts
Yeah,
coming,
this way.
and it does in the sun, and you can
And
see
in the wintertime, it's like
right over here,
right here, right in front of
Now,
us.
Marty said something about a science project. She's done the Stonehenge as her base, and she's the sun and moon. But that's like with the Stonehenge is kind of where you're seeing the shadow. I thought, right?
I don't
necessarily like an
know.
eclipse.
That one I don't
know.
know.
I have to look at that.
Yeah, that's with the shadows and stuff.
Look up the size of the sun. The moon is here. But
Yeah,
it's not
she's right though. The sun
circle.
and the moon are millions of miles apart. You know, so
Yeah. But wouldn't you see, like how he showed? Okay, I get that the sun's bright and you might not be able to see the moon until it's in front of it. But when it does start going in front of it, you would see some type of, sphere behind it. You might not see it perfectly dark, but there should be some remnants
Okay,
of the
but
moon
that guy-
entering the sun.
that
not-
guy was showing you something, and in with a can or
yeah, he was trying to show the light.
and then he was showing he was going like this.
Yeah.
Same thing as like if you did it like this. Yeah, but see, the shadow passes over. You're seeing a shadow. See, that's a shadow.
But if the sun,
You don't
is-
see a
but this
hand.
isn't a light.
I know,
You have
but-
the sun shining light towards it. There should be some type of shadow before it because the sun's full of gas. Like you're doing a light down here, but like if we were down here, we would see the hand going over it. You know what I'm saying? You would see
I
something
don't
before.
know.
Like if that's the sun and this is going like this, you still see my hand. It's not like my hand doesn't show up till here. No, you're gonna see it prior.
No, I don't
It
think it
doesn't
works
make
that
sense.
way.
I think it does, but I could be wrong.
I know, but you're a flat earther now.
I'm not. I still don't think it's flat, but it's just not exactly what they think it is. So I thought that was scientific.
Yeah, I thought it was really
educated and
interesting
stuff.
too.
You got your education on
because
it?
I will look it up and research it when I get time before I go to sleep at night.
And then this is another one. Hey, since we're on outside, this will be the last one, guys. But this has it's not has to do with flat Earth, but kind of because apparently satellites are crashing. Right?
They're just
satellite-
dropping like flies.
They're dropping like flies, but as they're dropping, there's balloons attached to them. Like, why are these giant
What?
satellites have balloons?
Get out of here.
What they say because there is no space. They fly along the firmament, right? And they're actually suspended by balloons, and then the balloons something happens, now they crash into the earth.
Is that what that China thing that was flying over too?
Like the
Wasn't that
China
balloons
balloon.
too?
So something like that.
Huh.
But they actually have videos. This was like on the news and stuff. So check this out. All right. And then we'll talk a little more about this one too. And then we'll get off the flat earth thing. Because we have other stupid things to go with. But this is freaky, freaky.
Some of NASA's latest space dreams came crashing down in Central Australia today. A giant helium balloon packed with expensive scientific instruments lost its moorings in high winds.
When a satellite crash landed in their backyard, and their reaction, priceless.
Never know what's going to happen. This baby fell out of the sky and landed in our yard.
Nancy and Dan Welke, cool as cucumbers, discovering a satellite that had crash landed on their property, still blinking and still attached to a parachute. But the Welkes were able to snap a selfie with it before they took it away.
Did you know that NASA has hundreds of these satellite balloons up in the air right now? I never knew these NASA satellites existed before Flat Earth. Have you seen them? Google and many other companies have fleets of these balloons as well. Look up Project Loon. The fact that NASA and its subsidiaries hardly discuss these so-called satellites was a huge proof for me, because it evinces a deliberate effort to conceal the fact that space satellites don't exist. The whitewash of these balloon satellites is evidence that they are lying about space satellites. These high-altitude balloons can carry 8,000 pounds and include telescopes, radar equipment, communications equipment, internet, etc.
Now all you got to do is do a little bit of research. These satellites come crashing down all the time in different countries. Now, I know some of you Glovers are going to say, oh, but I can see them blinking up in the sky. I can see them blinking up in the sky at night. Yeah, you can see it blinking up in the sky at night. You just can't see the balloon it's tied to because the sky is dark. But check this out right here. When you catch one passing in front of the moon and you zoom in on it with a P900, you can see the balloon that's carrying it because the moon spotlights its silhouette. Now, once it passes the light of the moon, like I said, you cannot see the balloon anymore due to the darkness of the sky. Now, if you'll go and Google how many satellites are orbiting Earth, it's going to tell you 15 to 18,000 satellites are in orbit in 2026. And here are the images that they give you of all these satellites that are supposedly orbiting the Earth. But yet, when we watch your NASA spacewalks, we never see not one single satellite orbiting the so-called globe Earth from these spacewalks. Check it out yourself. Look, now where's all those satellites that are supposed to be up here orbiting? And we have the same thing on the high-altitude balloon launches. Where's all these 5,000 something satellites that are supposedly orbiting the Earth? They're not there because there is none. The only satellites are on balloons. You're being lied to, people. It's time to wake up.
All right. Come on. Now
Okay.
are you glad you watched that? That was pretty good. I thought it was informative. Like it's just weird. I don't know what the answer is. I'm not going to say one way or another, but they're lying to us, and something just the math ain't mathing, as the people say nowadays. Math ain't mathing.
Oh my God, how old are you?
I don't know, like 12 or 13.
The math ain't mathing.
Math ain't mathing.
I can't believe they're lying to us.
See, Monty says once the satellite's in outer space, the balloon is gone.
Well, no, because the satellites are found with the balloons, and there's no way that they can. A satellite cannot be filled up with a balloon and go into outer space because of the firmament. Because if you watch even when they do,
why
rockets,
is it called firmament now instead of ozone?
Because if you look when they do the rockets, right? They have to pick a certain day with certain weather, and they have to hit a certain trajectory at a certain speed. Because they have to hit the firmament at a certain speed to break through it. That's why when you watch the rockets, you see that flash thing. That's because they broke through the firmament. Because if they don't, they'll just crash and
So
explode.
the
It's like
new
hitting a
word
wall.
for ozone.
The firmament is like going through a wall. If you go fast enough, you go through the wall. If not, you're gonna crash into the wall.
Do you
and
know I've
explode.
never heard of the firmament or whatever
That's the
fuck
ozone
it's
layer or
called,
whatever you
but
call
I
it.
never heard of that. And I used to love like planets.
No,
and
that's a
astronomy.
fact because you see you want to launch rockets. Like
Well,
you have
what
to hit
did
a
it
certain
used to
speed.
be called?
Well, I think it was always called that. You just didn't learn that.
Yes.
It was always called the firmament, and you have to hit it at a certain speed, at a certain angle to break through it. Otherwise, it'd be like hitting a wall and you just explode.
And she said the government has always lied.
Yes, they have always lied. That is correct.
Our ozone
You
meets
know
our
what?
eggshells.
It's kind of really
You can't
weird.
break that shit.
It's
either.
fine.
You
We're
know
gonna
what?
have holes in it, so they can go right through the holes.
You know what's so weird though? I'm telling you, first of all, all those things that are there are probably for the flock cameras, but it's so weird.
Flock
seeing-
cameras from space.
I
They are
know.
basically flock
Who
cameras from
knows?
space.
You
You're
know,
absolutely right.
right.
But and it's probably stores all the data till they do the data centers. But you know what, Marty? You have like you really do have a point.
With what?
You know what I mean? Like now I've lost it. Where is it? About the government has always lied. It's true.
Oh
you
yeah.
know, that's
Without
the
doubt.
scariest
Many layers
part
of
for
firmament.
me, being 66,
Yeah.
right? Is that it's really like I can't believe that I'm scared what the government's going to do in general. You know, I'm not saying Trump because I don't believe Trump's the government. I think the government.
No,
is
no,
their
it's
own
more than
entity.
it's deeper.
Yeah,
than
no, he's the puppet. He turned into. He
What's-
was a leader, but now he turned into a puppet.
And what scares me,
I hate to say it.
I'm gonna be
I
70.
really like the guy.
I'm gonna be 70. For 60 years of my life, I actually trusted my government.
And every year you hear more.
I
things
actually
than lies
trusted
about.
my government. I was like, what?
You know what really
Yeah.
sealed the deal for me, and I don't want to go really off the topic of anything.
No.
But what really sealed the deal for me, and I know I've seen, you know, because I'm one that I really do look into things or try to anyway. And I remember everybody talking about, like in this house and where I live, about them seeing the sky and
Oh,
everything.
yeah.
And then other people say, it's contrails, it's this, it's that.
And they
And
turn
I'm
it on and
like,
off.
You know, and I'm like, you know what? They could be right. You know,
No,
but
at first I did think until I started analyzing it more and actually seeing it with my own eyes.
no, you know what?
If they were contrails, it doesn't make sense how they can turn it off, then turn around and go back, and another plane hits where they shut off and turned it on and kept on going. Like I seen this shit with my own eyes.
I
The
know.
plane stopped, and you see it'll be blowing the smoke, then it stops, then it blows out again because that's in the tank, you know?
Yeah.
Blows it out, then you see it literally hook a right. You see another plane start right next to it. So it stopped here, the other plane's over here, and
They know
started going.
exactly.
I said, oh yeah, okay.
No,
Well,
you see, what made me, because I was going to start the conversation, so we get one
Yeah,
point
yeah.
across.
Nobody say
Nobody
that-
wants to hear you.
I know, but I did. I said, this is what made me. And you're like, oh, me too, because of blah, blah, blah. No, no, me too. And it's like, what about me?
Queen 2E. That's why she's Queen 2E.
But seriously, I was the, when we had that snowstorm, and you brought in the snow, and the snow
Oh,
did not melt in my hand.
Yeah.
It was.
It like turned like plastic.
It
just-
hard. Yeah.
no
as you
water,
squeezed it,
no nothing.
It wasn't a snowball. It became like a piece of plastic.
Yeah.
So it felt like
It wasn't. It didn't feel like ice. It felt like
It
just
never
cedar.
melted. It never watered.
Yeah,
like
it
you make a
wasn't like
snowball and
down
you
our
pack it. It's like a snowball.
No,
No,
I
this
just thought
this
that
became
was-
like plastic. It
Yeah,
was
I
like
was
a
like,
plastic
oh
ball.
yeah, that is
And
not
it didn't-
right.
We even left that there and it never melted.
No, well, when we brought it in here, it never melted.
Yes, it was
didn't
like
melt for,
weird.
Didn't we put it in the sink or something, and it didn't melt for like the whole like?
It
12
didn't
Couple
melt.
hours or something. Yeah.
Yes, it was just
Somewhere, and it left over. It left like all these little like pellet things.
Yes.
I want to know.
Oh, yes.
Half
still
liter
have
almost
that,
underneath
don't we?
that,
I still got the
something
bag
like that.
out there.
He
Yeah.
saved it for
Oh,
one
he
time.
saved it.
I
You wanna
scooped
see
it all
what
up
was
with
in it.
the whole
Yeah,
whole roof of our awning was like, what the hell is all this? It was because of the snow. Scooped it all up, put it all in the bag.
Crazy shit.
Yeah, and space garbage is true. You're right. They do have
Oh,
a
yeah.
lot of
Yeah.
space
All the
garbage
time, and
out
that's
there.
why you see, like, when you look at night, you see the shooting stars and everything. It's because that's just
That's
space
really
garbage.
not
Yeah,
common.
that's all space garbage
Yeah, it's
burning
just-
up in the atmosphere.
It's just like now they also say, because I saw something, I don't know if I can see it where I live, but they were saying that these next couple of nights, the northern lights are visible again. Now, funny how you could, and I was like, I was one of the first people that jumped on the bandwagon, took pictures on my phone. It was great.
We've seen them
everything.
one time. We had some great northern
Yeah.
lights here. We're like, oh
But
my
then-
god,
it really
it's
was.
last
But
resort.
then they say they're really not. They're all the chemicals that are in the air.
Yeah,
I
and
know.
stuff.
Or it could be Canada burning.
I think
No,
it's the pole. I think it's because our polar, whatever the hell they are shifting. The hell, I'm a little brain dead a couple years in. Our
axle.
polar axes are shifted or somewhere. The Earth is like this, North and South Pole, but it's going to do a tilt, and we're in the process of the tilt. It's not immediate, maybe.
I've
And it's
heard
going like
about
this.
that.
That's why we're
Yes,
starting
And
to see it
eventually,
now.
like Florida
And
might
it's going to be
be.
Alaska.
Yeah.
yeah.
And
That's
it-
where
But
we're-
we're
could be-
still going to be cool.
That's why I said the woolly mammoths. They found woolly mammoths, right? Buried in snow with still grass and vegetation in their stomach. They said that had to be like a flash freeze. It had to be some, because they didn't live in Antarctica. They lived where there's no plant life in Antarctica. So they had to live where there was plant life that they were eating, and then it had to freeze so fast that
Yeah.
it froze them solid and kept the food before it digested and everything in their stomach. So it had to be a major tilt. And I think that they're saying that the Northern Lights we're seeing is indication that we're gonna have that tilt soon.
So
It's
Will,
gonna happen.
let's just picture this. Like if you get that tilt, if you get that tilt, what happens now? Florida won't be the tropical heat no more.
No.
They'll be shifted up like where
Antarctica will be Florida. Florida will be Antarctica.
Yes.
We'll kind of be the same as we are now.
Well, that's
We're
gonna
not
match
be a
the
big
world we're
difference.
living in.
But
Good, bad is good.
If you look, there's maps of the new world. And it's supposed to be what the world's going to look like if it flips.
Yeah.
And like, we'll be dead because this will be all underwater and stuff. And like, North America will be two things with giant ocean in between them and stuff.
That's
It's
not
gonna
happening
cause
for a
every-
million years. We'll all be dead.
But we're actually apparently thousands of years past.
Watch the dinosaurs come back.
We're thousands of years past the point of it already should have happened, and it didn't happen. So they're literally saying any day it could happen.
Any day.
It could. But again, they want us to live in fear our whole lives.
Like
so,
Sheila.
So it could
Car
only
falling
be a
on your
lie.
head.
Speaking of living in
that
fear.
wasn't a car. That was an airplane.
Oh, that's right. The airplane fell out of the
Yes.
sky, or it
Yes.
could have been a satellite.
But
Okay.
speaking of fear, right? This has nothing to do with it.
Okay.
And you guys all buy new cars. Everybody buys new cars every year, right? I remember, when you used to buy a car, first you had to pay extra, a couple $100 to get a remote starter. Then the newer cars started coming with the remote starter. Well, now they all come with a remote starter, right? But you got to pay to use it. You got to pay a monthly fee to remote start your car. What the hell, guys? Check this video out. This is what Subaru's doing. I'm pretty sure Mercedes, Lexus have been doing it for years, like the rich people. But now it's going to start going everywhere. Assume your next new car you have a remote start. You just can't use it unless you want to pay $15 a month. So hear this out, and this just warns everybody.
You
don't
have the
buy new
technology,
cars.
but they're going to charge you for it.
Everybody just buy all the cars. Let's start fixing these old 90s and 80s. Keep them on the road forever.
Then
Let's get away from this 2010 up cars. We just don't need them.
Then they won't
Let's
give.
get away from the what?
2010 up cars. Let's go 2000 and earlier, and just keep on restoring all those cars. Nobody ever buy a new car.
No,
But
who
why-
wants old
but the-
jalopies?
Because you can fix them like new again, but they don't have all these computer systems, trackers, shut off your car, paying to listen to the radio and shit.
It's all
What the
computerized.
fuck?
Yeah, no, that's
But you won't be
true,
able to
too.
buy parts for those cars, Billy. That's like
No, but that's why we, as humanity, we got to come together and open up factories and keep on making those parts. This way, you can keep these cars forever.
Okay.
Anyway, hear this out, and then let me know your. As I muted what I was saying. Anybody watching, just comment. Comment and let me know your thoughts on this one with newer cars, older cars, and paying a monthly fee is so ridiculous.
Subaru charges you a monthly subscription fee to be able to remote start your car.
That's
PSA
crazy.
to anybody looking for a new car. Didn't know that when I got the car. I specifically asked, is there remote start? And they were like, yep, no problem. Get home, try to remote start the car with my keys. Doesn't work. I Google everything, doesn't work. I called the dealer and he's like, oh, well, you have to pay for the monthly subscription service to remote start your car. And I was like, I don't want to. And he said, well, it's great. There's a lot of great features in the app. You're gonna love it. And I was like, I don't want any of the features. I just want to remote start my car. So you actually have to pay for 2 services to remote start your car. There's like the safety package, which is however many dollars a month. And then there's a security package. And you can only get the security package if you get the safety package. So it's like $15 a month to remote start your car if you get a Subaru. Now I called and complained and there was some promo or whatever and I was able to get it for $5 a month for the year. But now it just keeps charging my card a $1 hold and not actually going through. So PSA to everybody, because I know we're all sick of subscription-based services in the year 2026. If you're getting a new Subaru and you want to remote start your car or use any of the features on the app like lock, unlock, lights, trunk, etc., you have to pay a monthly subscription fee. PSA to anybody looking for a new car, because I don't know what other dealers are doing this, but Subaru for sure is. So PSA to anybody looking for a new car. Ask if you have to pay a monthly subscription fee for the app or to remote start your car. You're welcome.
Hey, most salesmen ain't gonna lie to you. They just want to get that deal done. And I'm gonna be honest with you. They if you be like, hey, I need a subscription. Does this car come with a subscription? They gonna be like, no, you good. Here's the app. They might even go in there and pay for it themselves for you the first month, and then you car don't start the next month. So
yeah, they do that.
Yeah, I totally agree with that.
That's
yeah,
right. Oh
when
yeah,
he
we'll
said
give you the
that.
1 year free because then you know after that you're just gonna have it automatically on the payment thing and you just be paying for it forever.
Yeah,
it's absolute
yeah.
bullshit. It used to be on the key fobs. Everything used to be on the key fob. No. Now key fob has just lock, unlock. Everything else you want is through an app that you have to pay money.
Yeah, you know, actually,
Crazy
I
shit.
forget now what it is. Either it is either the car I have now or my old car. One of them it had that same thing.
Yeah.
Where it's like it became after I think 6 months you had to pay the subscription. I think it came with like a 6-month subscription. And like am I allowed to say like names of A on here?
I don't care.
Okay, well, all right. I'm gonna say a name, Alexa. Okay.
She heard you.
All right, never mind. A. I say.
Yeah,
A,
we
so
say
she-
A. A means her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, it's the same thing with her. Okay, that she, like once Amazon hooked you into like turning on your lights with her and all this other stuff. Now all of a sudden you got to pay for all these subscriptions. When she first came out a couple of years ago, nobody had to pay. But now, well, suddenly it's like, oh, well, here's your hijacked wedding list or whatever, like for the playlist. And you don't even get what you want anymore because you got to pay. It's like crazy.
And they give you, I got like 200 songs on our list.
I know.
They play like 50 songs and that's it. You know, it's, what are you going to do?
So Marty has a 2012.
I know, I was just reading that. I didn't do it. Go ahead.
And yeah, exactly. She fixed the engine and stuff, and you know, she got a warranty on the new engine. She's keeping it going. Even 2012,
good for you, girl.
2012 is good because it is old enough where it doesn't have a lot of that shit.
Yeah.
But the whole thing I get worried about, because I'm a conspiracy theorist, is EMP attacks. EMP attacks would still kill that car because it would fry the computer system.
What's the EMP
Okay,
attacks?
full engine, 100% guaranteed. That's good.
I would say stick with like 1980s and prior. You know, this way it's bare minimum electric that you can work around.
He is an old car
I like a car that where
If
there's
he
8
had-
wires in
I
the
know.
whole car and that's it. All right.
I
This
mean,
way
he's
EMP
going to have us
ain't gonna
going
mess
back
it
to
up.
the Walton days of driving, you know?
John
If an
Boy,
EMP
drive me
happens,
into
all you have to do
town.
is twist 2 or 3 wires and the car still works.
Yeah, but see, she said she don't use any of that crap anyway,
Yeah.
whatever you were just saying. Yeah.
I mean, yeah, mine's a what? My 2002 was my newest car.
Oh my God, it's nothing but a headache.
I
really.
love-
Your newest car is what?
2002.
2002.
That's as new as I'm willing to go.
It's new. It's new.
It's not.
That's why I just use other people's cars.
Yes, exactly. Because this
Mine's always
car,
broken.
he fixes something else goes. One day it'll be perfect.
One
He's
day.
got
I always say when I have $50,000 to put into it, it'll be
Yeah,
perfect.
but that's like crazy.
And then it'll be a new car.
You
again.
could have bought a new car.
I'd rather make that a new car again because it's so simplistic. Even the 2002, very little. I mean, it still has the computer system. So, Marty, I'm in the same boat as you with that one if an EMP hits. But that's why I want to get the truck down the road, the 88. I think it was an 88.
Yeah, it's 88 or
yeah.
87.
And I still want, like, I love my 1978. I had a 1978 Chevy K10, which is like the big Bronco looking one, but Chevy. I had a 79 F250. I love that truck. 3-speed manual with a button overdrive, which is so weird. You have 3-speed manual and then a button on top as an overdrive for a 4th gear on a manual. Weird, but that thing was. I love that truck. My first truck was an 82 F150 with dual gas tanks. Oh, one of my favorite trucks ever. I love it. It's so simple, so kind of ugly but beautiful. Anyway, I can talk forever about that.
Yes, you can. Nobody needs to hear it, Tom.
I love my old cars. Yeah, baby. All right, so guys, do we have anybody here that eats? Have you guys ever had turkey burgers?
A while back.
I mean, I can't picture why you'd want a turkey burger, but
because it's supposed to be healthier a while back.
Yeah, it's like might as well eat a veggie burger.
Who told you that? The FDA?
I don't know. And veggie burgers are delicious, actually. They used to be, anyway.
You had a veggie burger?
Yes,
I had a veggie chicken thing one time, and it tastes like chicken, but the texture was so off, and it felt like what the hell am I
never had to scream, where's the beef?
Morningstar Farms used to make such a good veggie burger. Oh, it was delicious.
Well, with turkey burgers, watch out if you buy them, because apparently they're foaming and stuff. This person here, watch out. This person bought some veggie burgers and he put them on the grill. They started doing this. He's like, what the hell? Are they putting soap or something in these burgers to clean them? Very weird. Looks a little freaky.
Man, I'm afraid to eat now.
Oh. I saw that.
Somebody tell me why.
Isn't that weird?
No, I saw that. Okay.
Yeah.
Like they're.
I actually, believe it or not, I was cooking something on our grill about 3 months ago. Was it? It wasn't chicken. Oh, what was it? I think it was pork chops or something.
Okay. Either or.
Hey, what the hell is that crap?
It almost looks like when you cook an egg and you have the yolk around the egg.
Somebody, I've seen some stuff like, like,
but that much? That's crazy.
Yes, well,
no, not
didn't
that, not
do
like
that
that
much, but it did do it. I kept saying, I was like, why is this doing this?
Little freaky. Was this? Wow.
370,000 miles on her Jeep Cherokee.
On a Jeep?
Wow. Yeah, Jeep Grand Cherokee 2004.
Really?
Limited V8. Well, the V8 engine.
I had an 88 Jeep Cherokee that was yellow. I actually really liked that car. I did. It used to wobble when you went over 50. Really wobble at 60. But it ran really good otherwise.
Oh, wow. Okay.
I had one
well,
of those
she
Florida.
said the older the better, too. She bought the loudest wireless speaker from Denmark to piss the neighbors off.
I think you told us that story in another message, too. Yeah. I remember that story before. That was a good one.
Marnie, we definitely have to get together.
Yes,
we do.
You could definitely sit right here. You can sit right here next to us. You sit here.
Or we can send a link too. We can do the whole wireless thing. I still gotta figure out how to do it, but let us know whenever you're interested, and we'll just pregame it a couple days beforehand, make sure everything works. We'll do like a test run.
That'd be cool.
And then you can hop on a show, through via stream or so. I don't know how it works. Never done it before, but I know there's a way.
Yeah, there's got to be a way. Where there's a will, there's a way, and there's a will. So there's a way.
There you go.
There's a way.
And with the cars too, a new thing that you were going to see, because you see, like back in the day, you didn't need emissions and stuff. And states started doing emission tests, and some states don't do it. Some states, I think Florida, you still don't even have to have one. But they want your car a certain way to drive on the roads.
Yeah.
California has put out a new law where you can only use certain. If you have your tire blows out, and you have to replace your tire. You can only get a certain types of tires. Otherwise, you can't drive on the roads. It's illegal.
Yeah, I know.
What kind of shit like that? So they're going to limit to the point where you can only buy 2 or 3 different branded tires, and it's all just money laundering and just all bullshit for the elites.
They're all getting richer. And California is the wave of the future.
Yeah.
People don't realize
the
that.
wave of the chef of the future.
I know, because if it happened to
Can
California,
they Apple?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, Corey Apple.
But here's what I'm talking about, guys.
California regulators approve new rules that will limit the type of tires you can buy when it's time to replace them on your car.
Yeah, while the California Energy Commission says that this is meant to save money for consumers, tire makers say that this will add to the cost of living here in the state. And Case Area 3 was the only TV station at the meeting today. Case Area 3 political director Ashley Zavala was there to watch the vote. So walk us through what this is supposed to do.
This was a lengthy hearing, and ultimately the California Energy Commission in a unanimous vote approved new rules that will phase out the sale of replacement tires that are currently sold in California that do not meet certain energy efficiency standards. It's expected to eliminate most of the tires that are right now sold in this state. The goal is for consumers to save money on gas or electricity if you have an EV by having more efficient tires. At the center of this is a tire's rolling resistance, or how much energy a tire uses as it rolls down the road. Lower resistance means a vehicle uses less gas or less electricity. New cars generally come with efficient tires, but consumers typically replace them with higher rolling resistance tires. This new rule comes in phases in California.
All right, but come on. Energy
Efficient
tires.
tires.
Come on, what the? It doesn't make sense.
They
Yeah,
actually
you know
look
what? They say it,
So
and there are people who will believe
and
it.
they're actually looking out for
Yeah,
us.
they're trying. They care. They want our cars to be more energy.
I know,
efficient.
and now it's safety, and my God, it's like it's fucking crazy. And you know, if it happens in California, it's gonna bleed out. It's gonna bleed out to other states because California sets the precedent.
It does. You
and
know
the rest
what?
of the country, it spreads.
And I mean, I don't know, like, Marnie and stuff. I don't know really how old you are or anything. And I'm not asking because you don't have to tell me or anything. But the thing is that people like our age. I remember in the '60s, everybody said California sets the precedent. Even back then, with the trends for music, trends for clothes, whatever they all did in Hollywood and California. Then New York and stuff, and the East Coast was about a year or so off. And that's just the way it always went. So this is going to be, all over now. Because
another great idea coming out of the left coast.
But you know what? So many of the younger people today will be like, yes, they're energy efficient.
Yes.
You could tell those kids anything. The kids between, I'd say, I really don't want to say 25, but because I do know smart kids at 25. And I'm not saying every kid. That's why I said
no. It's just society, like the school system, everything is dumbed down our kids.
Yes.
Not that they're dumber. They just have not
They
learned.
They haven't been educated
enough.
enough.
They haven't been educated in the right way. They're educating them different.
Absolutely.
They make them more dumber, but not actually them more dumb. They're not
Right.
dumber people.
Yes.
They're just not.
Let's just say if you're a 12th
without
grader,
insulting anyone, because it's not an insult to you.
No, it's
not your
not.
fault. You're still just as smart as we are. No smarter than it's just that they've purposely done this to you.
Yes, it's like
dumb them down. They've been
It's
doing
like
this
just
for
not knowing
40,
how many
50
weeks
years.
are in a year, or how many weeks are in a month and stuff, or how to read
They don't even
an
know.
old clock, or even how to write script. They did this one video where they're going around to all these 20-year-old kids, and they're showing them zebra, the word zebra written in script. Like, is this another language?
Right?
Now one person knew what the hell that was. Like, what are you showing me? Arabic? Like, what is this? I don't know.
But if you
They
go
have
to
no
Asian
idea.
kids are geniuses. Those kids, every kid.
Well, again, they're just as smart. They just taught different things when they're younger. It's
Yes.
all what you teach the kid when they're younger, when their brain is the most.
Now they also
absorbing.
need to respect their parents, that they know that they don't think their parents are dumb. And I'm not being like any kind of racist, but Asian people
They're
grow
very
up
strict.
to learn.
Those kids are educated.
We lived next door when we lived on Long Island.
We
We
did.
lived next door to
Yep.
an Asian family. Those kids knew how to play 4 instruments. They had to practice each one on different nights of the week. Their
Sure.
parents spoke, and this is what they did. What
Sure.
their parents said. I mean,
You put
it
your
was like,
mind.
wow.
You're not sitting. You're not playing
Right,
video
they
games. You're
spoke
putting your
it.
mind into. And they're playing
Yes.
instruments. We saw it.
Yeah,
And
we heard it too. Remember
And
the
we
kid
heard
with
it
the
too.
piano?
Oh yeah, next door. Yeah.
Yes.
But they were good
And they
kids.
did not have. They had a backyard. There was never a swing set in it. No, you were to study and focus.
Yeah.
I'm not saying that's the way to raise kids because I don't think that's the way.
Exactly,
I
I don't
think
either.
it's too strict,
And
but
I don't
there
either.
has to be something between.
But there's got to be a. Yeah, you're right.
But there was something recently, and I don't know what it was, but it was something that I was reading on, and I don't remember what it was, but they said that in the olden days, when we all talked about like the olden days when I had babies and stuff, and everybody was
Those are old.
fine, right? They were like, these young kids are telling people that are my age, No, back then, when
Yes.
you were kids, when people say, I know families that had 13 kids and everybody lived. I knew families that had 6 kids, everybody lived. And they're trying to say, no, you have no clue how many kids died back then. Almost every one of the kids died back then. And somebody actually commented, like, then there would be no people today.
Well, they're trying to tell kids nowadays that if you give your kid water, it's going to kill it.
Yes.
Water is going to kill your baby.
Yes.
Like, how does water going to...
Well, I still wouldn't chance it then because I'm like,
Well, not this hard water, but you know what I mean.
Just
So,
like
come
when
on.
they had the formula shortage a couple of years back. And they
Yes.
said, if your parents give you the formula that their parents used on them, like whatever the mixture is, don't use it. It will kill your child immediately type thing. And then the kids are getting panicked, you know, because they hear these things.
I know. They scare
and they
everybody. Get your vaccine.
Yes.
Don't
well,
ask questions.
Don't get on the vaccine.
I
thing,
know.
you'll
I'm
get
just
blocked
saying.
or
That's all they were saying back then.
And Marnie, your kids are smart because...
They're smart asses too. That's cute.
Your age, I'm not going to say it. I have respect, but you don't look your age. I'll give you
No,
that. Definitely
yes,
don't
sure.
look your age. I would have thought a decade earlier.
Yes.
And it's because of your age that your kids are smart because you were still born in that good time, you know, where you knew how to raise kids and we knew what to teach them and knew, you know, not like, you know, nowadays.
Wow, good for your daughter to beat dyslexia. That's very good. Okay. Wow. Very
I didn't see
good.
that part. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, good. You know what? Congratulations.
Well, dyslexia, I kind of have that too, though. I've never diagnosed. I do it all the time. I mix up numbers and letters.
I
and
do
like,
too.
I can't. Like, I'm just like, what? All the time. There was a few times where we had this conversation. I kept on saying the wrong thing. I'm like, no, I said that. They're like, no, you're not. You're saying, no, I said that. Like, I'm like, in my brain, I hear one thing, but I say something else, and I see things
Maybe that's my
backwards,
problem.
and I don't know, but it works.
What,
You work with it.
dyslexia? And she taught her daughter how to read and write script. Me too with my kids.
Well,
Because the school didn't teach them. Not
my
you.
school taught me, yeah.
No, I'm talking about my younger ones.
Oh, yeah, no,
Girls.
they didn't. They
They had no clue.
The grand-
Good for you.
Yeah.
Good for you.
She's a great grandma.
Yes, and
A lot of
my
people don't know that.
granddaughters.
She's been a mom, a grandma, and then a great grandma now.
Yeah.
Several great
And
grandchildren
actually,
now.
I
at this
raised my
point.
2 granddaughters.
Yeah,
too,
she raised
so,
her kids,
yeah.
grandkids, and she did a lot. That's why she's Mama Dukes. She don't like the name. She likes Sweet better. That's why we say it. But she's my Mama Dukes, man. Back in the trailer mountains, all that. You know, she used to be a lot more.
She's
a
the
lot more ruggish.
She's
you
the
know?
matriarch of the family.
Yep, she really is. She is the
Yes, she
the
is.
stone of the whole
Nobody
family.
listens to me.
She
trust
does.
me.
We don't want to toot
Yes.
her horn, but she is the
No, but
rock
she is.
of our whole family. 100%. She is the rock.
Yeah.
What does it mean they want the rainbow kids though? What does rainbow kids mean? When
I would think, hello. I don't know. That's the only thing I would think of. I could be wrong.
That is
I have
a
no idea.
style.
I'm a
Gotcha,
unicorn.
gotcha.
I'm a
Yeah.
cat. Meow, meow.
I'm a unicorn.
Wow. Okay. And she does good in math, your daughter. That's a really good thing. Because
I was great at math too.
I
Yeah,
mean, well,
you know,
you were
yeah.
a little
I was
dyslexic.
really, but math was really good.
And
Not like complex math, not like algebra, like all the big things, but regular math, I'm really good with. Really basic math because my education ain't that hard. But you know, I only got my 9th grade, so
And I actually was a legal bill.
you got to be a dad, you know. So
But for all those years, and I used to transpose numbers all the time. I used to be like,
yeah, I'm
and at
very
the
good
end
with
of
real
the
numbers.
month,
You
You're
know?
good
oh
with
my God, I know.
Yeah.
I hate it, man.
But basic, I can't do the x minus y 2 z minus
No.
l t
Back
w.
in my day in '73,
I can't tell a J and a.
Thank you,
and
Marty.
a
I
G
graduated in '75. Like a guy like me, you don't want to take math. You don't have to take math. They were doing that shit back then. I was like, okay, that's good for me. That's good for me. I hated math.
The rainbow's the LGBT. Yeah.
Yes, I know.
That's what I
But he
said.
said that. I
Which
said,
even
oh, yes.
the LG, it used to be the LGB community, which was the regular rainbow, but now they have the trans rainbow,
LGBT,
which is
See,
like
I
why
hear
are
you.
attractive, kid attractive, girl
Yes.
attractive, boy attractive.
No,
all
but now
weird
it's
shit.
LGBTIQ.
LGBTQIA plus, I think,
Yeah,
or
something like
QIA
that,
plus.
They got a G in there too for the goats. People that are into goats.
G's are for the
What?
gays.
What? I don't know. I
No, that I don't, you know, Bambi, but the goats are for the
Stop. You're gonna get in trouble. Stop.
Retract.
That's not
So
LGBT.
anyway,
that's more of an ethnicity that likes the goats.
Anyway,
Stop. And you too.
Hey, to each his own, man. Whatever floats your boat, man.
I'm an old guy. What am I
You don't have to
saying?
worry about going after your daughter. He's
I
got
don't
the
want
goat back
anybody
on.
banning
Yeah.
us. Hello.
He's got a little bad back there. You know,
Sorry. Anyway, the Mets won today, but continue.
Awesome. Well, we were talking about energy efficient before. You want to be really energy efficient, right?
I certainly
Especially
do.
in your home. You got to paint your roof white, guys. That's all you got to do, and you're set. So apparently, if you paint your roof white, it obviously reflects more sun. You know, science, and it's going to keep your house cooler in the summertime, so you don't have the HVAC going all the time.
Mm-hmm.
Right, so here's a little video on it for
shingles, but
It really, Billy,
What's
it won't fade either.
they can't
It's
really.
still-
It can't fade.
Let's watch just 2 minutes on
Yeah.
it real quick because I want to have a cigarette too, and then I'll jump back in and we'll talk more about it.
A coat of white paint on a 1,000 square foot roof produces 10 kilowatts of continuous cooling power. That is more than the central air conditioning unit running inside most American homes right now. No compressor, no refrigerant, no wiring, no electricity bill, just paint. In 2021, a mechanical engineering lab at Purdue University created a formulation so white that Guinness certified it as a world record. It reflects 98.1% of all incoming sunlight. But it does something no ordinary white paint has ever done. It does not just bounce heat away, it actively pushes heat off the surface and radiates it through the atmosphere into deep space. The surface it coats does not just stay cooler than a dark roof, it drops below the temperature of the surrounding air in direct sunlight. Measured, published, and peer-reviewed. You would think that kind of breakthrough would change an industry overnight. It did not. And the reason it did not has nothing to do with the science. The idea behind this is so old, it predates written language. Every Mediterranean civilization figured it out independently. The Greeks, the Romans, the Moors, the Andalusians. Across the Cycladic Islands, residents have been lime-washing their buildings white since the Byzantine era. Santorini, Mykonos, Paros. Those white walls are not decoration. They are cooling systems. The lime reflects sunlight. The thick stone walls stay cool, and interior temperatures hold around 72 degrees Fahrenheit through summers that push well past 95 degrees Fahrenheit outside. No electricity, no moving parts, just crushed limestone mixed with water and painted on every spring. Ostuni in southern Italy. The white hill towns of Andalusia. The Medinas of Morocco. Thousands of miles apart, thousands of years of practice, all converging on the same answer. White surfaces keep buildings cool. The same coat that kept a Greek grandmother comfortable in 1850 works exactly the same way in 2026. And when researchers finally tested this with modern instruments, the numbers matched what tradition promised. In 2011, white test plots on the roof of the Museum of Modern Art in Queens, New York, were measured at 40 degrees Fahrenheit, cooler than identical plots painted black. 40 degrees. Same roof, same sun, same afternoon. The only variable was color. What changed is that in 1902, Willis Carrier invented mechanical air conditioning. And from that point forward, the answer to heat was no longer a material. It was a machine. A machine that could be manufactured, installed, serviced, and billed monthly. Lime wash could not do any of those things. You buy it once for a few dollars, mix it with water, and paint it on. No technician, no warranty plan, no monthly utility draw. It is the kind of solution that makes perfect sense if you are trying to stay cool, and no sense at all if you are trying to build a business around keeping people cool. But tradition is not proof.
If you want to, I gotta put it. You want to build a system around people being cool, HVAC systems. You don't want to have that. But it is weird that, you do all the Romans and stuff, and they all had, everything was painted white for a reason.
I know. I was just saying before I even saw it, the Greece is that way.
Yeah.
You know?
And we had a viewer saying that they're a painter, and they said that it has to be reflective. But I get if it's reflective, it would reflect it more. But if it's not reflected, just the white color itself is going to reflect the light. I'm pretty sure regardless. I could be wrong. But I'm
No,
pretty...
unless, she said unless it's reflective paint, which they should state. I'm a painter, but it says it has to absorb heat for the winter also.
But the white wouldn't absorb heat if it's not reflective or whatever. The
Right.
white pushes away, like, the light. I don't know.
Well, how
I'm
they
not
had
a
that
scientist,
technology
yeah,
back in the
you guys
old
know
days,
that.
but,
I don't know.
But our roof, you were saying that you wanted a black roof, but ours is.
I mean, it all makes sense.
Our roof is dark blue, though. That's
No,
almost
our
like
roof is not blue.
It's
Our
dark
roof
blue.
is brown.
It's actually.
I guess I'm colorblind
And,
too.
and we've been having problems with our roof.
I could have sworn I looked at it's dark blue.
No, it's
No.
brown.
No.
And the thing is that I was like, we
we
people
saw
acted
the
like we
shingles.
needed new roofs, but because we had crappy shingles, but we didn't need a new roof yet. But I was like, oh, let's get a black metal roof. Like, where was my brain on that? Living when we have nothing.
You would have attracted heat.
Colorblind. Sorry, gotta cut you guys off. All right, you guys know I'm gonna have to pull this up. It's gonna be off script here. But colorblind, the gold and the white and gold and the blue and black dress. All right. How do I look this up? I want to know what other people
remember
say.
that thing?
Because we see different things. Blue gold dress or something, right? It's called
Blue dress and
Let me see if I can find this for you guys.
It's old news.
There we go.
Okay.
All right, hold on. I'm gonna
Now.
pull this up, guys. Because I don't know if this is because they have some pictures where everybody can see the same color, but I don't know if this is it. What color? I'll tell you what I see. I see blue and black dress.
Oh my God! What do you say?
I see blue and black, or I guess blue and black.
So you see like a mix or something? Why is it? I guess.
No, I mean
I see
blue.
colors. I see
And
blue
the
and
other-
black stripes.
Blue and like a grayish black. I mean,
Oh, see, so you're seeing a little mix then, I guess. What are you seeing?
Really want to know?
I'm curious because it looks blue and black to me.
What do
I
you
see
see?
gold, white, gold, white,
What?
gold.
Wow.
It's a big thing of like a belt of
Oh,
gold.
No,
Hold on a
belt.
second.
This
Hold on,
is
I'm gonna ask
black. This belt
I'm
is
gonna ask you.
black.
No, it's gold.
Look, black line,
No.
black line, black line.
So
Is
this
these
gold to
That's
you?
gold.
That's gold. And what is this?
That's white.
Okay, I'm
How do you
seeing.
see white?
Wow.
She's got a jacket that's white. See on the sleeve
Wow.
over
What,
there?
this?
No,
Up.
for you this is
What?
gold.
Hold on.
Yes.
Yeah, no, this
And that's
is
what?
blue. Hold on, here's my mouse.
Wait,
Let me
wait,
get
wait,
my
wait.
mouse over there.
Go
All right.
up. Right
This
there's the
is blue.
jacket. That's white.
Oh, I don't.
That's white. That's blue to me.
Yeah, that's blue. It's blue
No.
and black. It's
That's
a blue and
blue.
black dress.
No.
Holy crap!
No.
What do you guys see?
And even on that monitor, I see
Blue and
it.
black. Thank you,
And
Barney.
even on my phone.
Thank you.
No, I see gold and
Barney sees
white.
blue and black, so it's blue
No,
and black.
No.
Yeah, baby.
Yeah, I see blue.
Got
I see blue. Blue's the dominant color. Okay.
Yeah.
No,
Blue
white
and then
is the
black.
dominant color.
Huh?
White
No,
is
no,
the dominant color.
Holy crap!
No. And then hold on, since we're on this one, we got to do one more for you guys, all right? And this is what was the Yanni Laurel? That was the other one. Let me see if I can find this for you guys. Hold on. Let me get out of this
You
so you
actually
guys can't
see
see my
white?
spelling.
Yes,
You
really.
see white.
Yes.
And what we see is
Yes,
the
totally.
dark brown.
I don't know who this is. All right.
That's crazy.
Let me find the Yanni Laurel because I want to hear what you guys hear
Yeah.
too.
You
Oh,
really
you guys,
see
as in
blue and
Marty.
black
I see blue and
Yanni.
it's like a not black. It's like a brown. I would say brown.
Laurel.
Is that it, Laurel?
No.
My spelling's really bad, guys. I
Yanni
just checked on
Laurel.
Google. What, you see it? Oh, I don't-
No,
Yanni.
and Laurel.
Here we go. Oh, yeah, I spelled Yanni wrong. Hold on 1 minute, guys.
Yeah, but there's okay.
All right, I'll go first. I hear Laurel.
I hear Laurel.
I hear Laurel.
So we all, maybe, who else hears what? Let me see, because maybe we're hearing a different one. Let me just, okay, hold on. What do you hear? Let's check this one out.
That looks the same. Laurel.
Laurel.
All right,
so we all hear Laurel with that, but we see different dresses.
Maybe because I don't know.
Why?
He
But,
has Laurel too.
guys, why
Monty
is
has
that? But what? Why do you see something completely different?
But no, some people hear Yanni because I think I've heard that before. or
Yes.
something. That's the weird part. Like, that's the weird part. It's not even like certain times when you hear it, you'll hear a different thing. It'll be the same thing, but other times you'll hear Yanni. I've heard Yanni before.
I believe you have, and
So,
I know somebody else
wait.
that used to hear
It says money. You wrote LLADRO like
That's
Wardrow.
Wardrow.
Are you hearing Wardrow like Laurel and Yanni or something?
That's she might be hearing a mix of them both. Yes, that's possible.
Wow.
If you visit back at it at different times, you do hear sometimes different things. Because we've gone across this, like we've done this a dozen times, all of us.
Yes.
And sometimes we have heard Yanni where other ones heard Laurel. That's why I brought it up. And now we're all hearing Laurel. So it is getting old now. I'm becoming a boomer.
But with the dress, you used to see.
already a shit from Shinola.
You used to see, babe. You used to see. You used to see the same color dress that I did.
I didn't this time.
Yeah, I don't know. It's weird. It's weird.
It's weird.
And that just proves to you that we could all be watching the same shit on the news
And see different
and
things.
interpret it completely different.
I think that was like a test run. I still
Oh,
say
definitely. I
that.
still believe that. Because after that, the world changed.
You know, like when you think about it, you don't know like subliminal messages.
Oh, I know.
and,
Definitely.
know,
That's
See,
like
now
it.
you're gonna be all going crazy because now I'm gonna be pulling up different things. Hold on. Since we're on this shit, Mandela. How do you spell Mandela?
No, but
she has selective hearing, so to say. He
I
can
get-
hear everything else but my voice.
I got my hearing
Yeah, that's
aid in.
dog. Yeah.
I got my hearing aid in.
Everybody could go, oh, blah, 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 right, Tom? And he'll be like, oh, yeah, yeah. And I'll be like, oh, so you know what? You need to do this and that. And I'll be like, do you hear me? Do you hear me?
What's that, big?
You know it.
Yeah, because
You know it.
All right, guys.
Don't get all like,
no, I'm just saying. But I
he's
have
gonna
a
get
hearing
butt
aid.
hurt.
I don't know. I have a hearing aid.
So
in.
now we have that. Now we have Mandela effects. All right. And we're on the roll. So I'm just going to go with this. These are 25 Mandela effects.
Okay.
You don't have to watch all 25, but we got to throw a few because I want to see if you guys,
I don't want to bore our viewers.
Yeah. Hey, is everybody into that shit? You know?
Yeah, I would be, but I don't.
Yeah,
I
I
don't
know.
want to make it
Well,
go on
ask
for
them.
another hour. I'm sure it'll be fine.
I'm sure it'll be fine. And it's not going to be the
My name is Charlene Jones. I'm a fellowship-trained sports medicine physician here at Christiana Care, and I've been in practice for over 10 years.
Have you ever been totally sure about something, only to find out you, and maybe thousands of others, were totally wrong? Welcome to the mind-blowing world of the Mandela effect. Named after the iconic South African leader, Nelson Mandela, this curious phenomenon happens when a large group of people remember something one way, only to discover they've got it all wrong. And trust me, we've got some real head scratchers for you. In a parallel universe, I'll leave it to you to decide if this is only a case of mistaken identity.
Triple coated, seasoned to perfection.
I can tell
you Break up with drive-through.
That's
I'm on a
why.
commercial.
hell's
I need
going
to
on?
find something that's a little more, not with commercials. So,
You're going too crazy right now. That's why. It's
but that's
like bing,
because I
bing,
don't
bing,
want to
bing,
have to
bing.
watch all these. Yeah, I need instant gratification.
Yeah,
I
you
wanna
really
see what that
truthfully
girl's
do.
eating.
Let me
now.
see.
He's like,
What's
that's
up with
the
that?
grapes from
How do
Walmart.
we spell that shit?
That's the Walmart.
Yeah, that's the
What
right.
up with that?
All right, so one of them is the Berenstein Bears. You guys remember that?
Yeah.
How do you remember it being?
The Berenstain
I-
Bears. There was a bear and a
Yeah, I
child.
don't remember
and-
how it was. to
Because
be
now it's
honest.
the Berenstain Bears. It's not the Berenstein Bears. It's the Berenstain Bears.
Uh-huh.
And there's other. Here we go.
Okay,
Now I got
let's
one
check
for us,
that.
yeah, with no commercials and shit. And this is gonna go for a little new people because this one too. My son used to watch Pokemon. He used to love that shit when he was younger. And I remember Pikachu. And Pikachu looks different. Hold on. Give me a second, guys. If I ever figure out how to work this. Once you have too many beers, nothing starts working.
Well, you
right.
gotta check
I mean,
it
I
out.
don't drink
And
beer.
Marnie said, "Oh crap, that subliminal messages is a whole different topic." I don't know.
Yeah,
I know. We're gonna have to get on that topic one night. Subliminal messaging.
Yeah, we'll definitely talk
Because
about that.
that's what they're doing to all the
They're
kids.
doing
now
that
with
to
this
the
YouTube
kids.
shit.
Yes, yes.
And we see it.
100%.
It's crazy.
This is let's rewind that for a second.
Let's talk about the top 10 Mandela effects that will blow your mind. Number 10, the Monopoly Man. No, he never had a monocle. Number 9, Pikachu's tail.
Even the Monopoly Man.
I know, but they're giving a picture. But the Monopoly Man, that's one good one too. Obviously, the video is going to be spot on. Monopoly Man. Everybody, let me know. Did he have a monocle?
I thought
Of course
so.
he did.
Yes, he did.
Apparently, he's never had a monocle. If you look anything up online with the Monopoly Man,
Mom and
he
Dad
does
bear
not
with
have-
the bear children. It's
Yeah, that's the
Berenstain.
Berenstain Bears. And do you remember Berenstain or Berenstain? That's what you got to let us know. All right. I remember Berenstain Bears.
Yeah.
But now apparently it was never that.
Yeah, the Berenstain.
Berenstain.
Yeah. Berenstain, not Berenstain.
Yeah,
A-I-N.
not
I know.
And
It
then
was
we have
always
Pikachu
yellow,
here.
no black
That I
tip.
wouldn't know.
Number 8, Looney Tunes. Not Looney Tunes. Your memory is tricking you.
They say
I want to see though what
Yeah,
they
but
say.
I just keep seeing this Pikachu guy.
Yeah, I keep seeing Pikachu or something.
I know.
Yeah,
I
it's
don't know
throwing
why
me
they're
off.
doing so
I
bad
can't
with
understand.
Maybe we should. Oh, right there.
No, that's a Monopoly
maybe.
Man.
Mandela effect is real, and it shows how much history they can change without us noticing. The Mandela effect is when huge groups of people remember something one way, but history says it was always different, like the Fruit of the Loom logo. Many people clearly remember a cornucopia, yet the company says it never existed. No records, no proof. Just millions of people with the same memory. Another example is Pikachu. A lot of people remember the tip of his tail being black. It feels obvious, like it was always there. But if you look it up now, the black tip never existed. Official images say it was always plain yellow. Once again, the memory is shared by millions, but history says they're all wrong. What if this isn't a mistake? Some believe powerful companies and institutions work together to see how much they can change history without anyone noticing. Small things change first. Logos, spellings, details we think don't matter. Most people adapt. A few notice.
And the video's not that long on that, but
They're
there's
trying
so
to tell
many
you that what
Mandela
you,
effects.
everything you remember, it was
It's
well,
not true.
yeah.
Just like Chick-fil-A apparently has never been Chick-fil-A when it definitely has. It was.
I know.
Yeah?
Yep, there's the,
Oh,
the,
look
the
at this.
cornucopia. It used to always be the one on the left.
Yes.
Now
Yeah.
it
I
doesn't anymore.
remember that thing.
Oh, yeah, there's a Chick-fil-A.
Really good.
Yeah.
It used to be with the C. Now it's CK. What do you want me to go up?
No.
Yeah.
It was always the
The
basket behind
Yeah,
it.
The basket,
always the
yes,
basket.
always.
It was always.
And the Chick-fil-A was always the Chick-fil-A.
What? Curious George does have a tail? Apparently, Curious
Well,
George never had a tail.
No, he has a tail.
He always had a
That's saying
tail.
He doesn't have a tail. Look at the right.
And what is the Looney Tunes?
The Looney Tunes was Tunes. Remember Looney Tunes used to be the Looney with Toons? No,
Yeah.
no, now it's Tunes.
No,
No, it used to be Tunes.
They're trying to tell you that everything.
Febreze. Febreze
everything-
was another one. Remember that one? I remember
Yes.
Febreze with the E's. Febreze. Nope.
So Fruit Loops were
Now it's
Fruit
for
Loops.
bre-
They're
for
not
bread.
fruit. They were never Fruit Loops.
What?
Over there.
No, they used to be like the bottom.
Yes.
Yeah, the
There
one
was
on the
always
left. It
Jiffy.
wasn't-
And what's the Oscar Mayer? What's the difference?
Well, yeah, what's the difference in
Oscar Mayer has an A instead of an E in Meyer. I don't remember.
Bull-
My
shit.
baloney, wait, I could solve it. My baloney has a first name. It's OSCAR. My baloney has a second name. It's MAYER.
Yes.
No, it was always MAYER then. Okay. So
And if you
M.A.
ask
what?
me why, I'll say because
Oh,
Oscar
yeah.
Mayer has a way with BOLOGNA.
Okay, so the second one is right. The first one.
Yes. But and
Aunt
What's
now-
the
Jemima's
Fruit Loops?
gone. I know. And poor Aunt Jemima's gone, man.
I know.
Because
And
it
guys-
was racist. I don't know how that's racist when you have a black woman that's like, she's the face of syrup.
I know.
Like, and you take her away. I think taking her away is racist.
Yeah,
guys-
yeah, because
guys-
I don't like Millville. That's not even.
I haven't heard of that.
And they changed
I'm
that.
not a big. I don't eat pancakes really. I like waffles personally, but I
But
haven't had one in
the
years.
Fruit Loops, the one on the other one is the right one.
With the Fruit Loops,
Yeah.
the one on the left.
The one on
Oh,
the
right.
the one on the right is the one I think I remember.
Really, I remember the Fruit Loops with the bottom being the loops. Not
Do
the
you
top.
remember the word fruit written? I mean,
Yeah,
Fruit Loops
I
like
do, I
that.
know.
Yeah. Febreze, I remember it the old way.
Yeah, Febreze, I remember the old one, the left side.
And
the left
though,
side. Yes,
to be honest, Jiffy, you're confusing two. You might be confusing Jiffy popcorn with Choosy Mothers Choose Jif for peanut butter.
It might all just be, it could be our memories, just,
No, certain things you know.
But come on, the Monopoly Man, the monocle. But that's what they're saying with the Monopoly Man. You're thinking of the peanut guy. The peanut guy had the monocle. And that we're confusing them two.
Could be. But you know what? It's gaslighting, maybe. You know what I mean?
No, guys. I think it's something in between. It's not exactly either way. There's something in between.
See, even Monty remembers Looney Tunes, Toones. Yes. And Fruit Loops were never two O's like that. Fruit Loops.
Well,
Never.
the Loops used to have the two
You
O's.
remember the word
Yeah.
fruit then? You remember the word fruit?
No, I remember the word fruit. Yes.
Yeah, I remember Fruit.
Well, okay. I mean,
but again,
but I remember that guy always wore a monocle.
Yes. I
He
wish
always
I
wa-
still had my old game.
I always thought Jif was short for Jiffy, though. It was called Jiffy.
No, it's
and-
Jiffy Pop Popcorn you're thinking of. Yeah,
I
Jiffy
never had
Pop
Jiffy
Popcorn, yeah.
Because I remember.
But Choosy Mothers Choose Jif, just like Oscar Mayer Wieners, I sang
But
the song.
Berenstein, I remember because
No, that's right.
my grandmother, right,
Right.
Granny, she used to have the Berenstein Bears in her house. She used to have them in the basement where me and my cousin used to play all the time. We
Right.
had the Berenstein Bears. It was Berenstein, not Berenstein.
Oh, and Marty says, how about Captain Crunch? He's now Captain Crunch.
Yeah, I
No,
heard that
Captain
one too.
Crunch was always
Captain
C-A-P. apostrophe
Billy.
N.
Not anymore.
Really?
You're right
It
on that
says
one.
it?
That was another good
Willie,
one.
did you ever watch?
See if I can find that.
No, this, well, you don't have to go all into that.
Wait. I just want to see if there's one right there.
Billy, you ever watch Ace Ventura?
No, you're not going to find it. Now you got it. All right, go back.
Don't worry.
See,
Mama
Captain.
Goose. See?
It said it.
Well, you told me you did it.
I will go back to the, right there, Captain.
Yeah, Captain Crunch.
Right. It's now
Yeah, so
Captain
it is.
Crunch. It said Captain Crunch.
It says it right here.
Yep, there you go.
So maybe it's not Captain Crunch. Maybe they just lined
It might be the new one. They might have changed it.
or maybe they changed the pack. Who knows anymore?
And
Because
Captain Kangaroo lived near mine. I loved him.
Back in the 60s and 70s, they didn't call it Cap, and they didn't talk like slang. It was Captain.
No, it was Captain. It was
Oh my
C-A-P
God, this is so wrong.
apostrophe N.
You guys
It was
see
Captain.
this?
No, but I want to see it. What up with this?
Oh my God, that is so wrong.
Okay,
George
play it.
Floyd 2.0.
Stop.
Anyway. Oh,
Sinbad.
The movie was in Shazam, right? They're saying that movie never existed.
No.
That Sinbad never played in Shazam. We're thinking of Shaquille or something. Shaquille O'Neal did a genie that was similar. They're saying he never was in Shazam. They're saying that movie never existed. It never happened. He even went on TV. They showed it on a video saying that that was a movie they thought they were gonna do. They did I guess previews they were gonna do it, but they never wound up doing the movie. I said, no, I watched the movie.
Right.
I remember it.
Yeah, they're saying Shazam never
If
happened.
they ever tell me that 1969 Mets never happened, George is going to be angry. I can tell you that
jump
right
off
now.
a cliff. The Shazam one. That
I remember that, Billy.
Oh, and Marnie says she can still get the Jiffy Pop aluminum shaker popcorn. Right? Her daughter loves it. It was so good. You don't remember that? Way
Jiffy
before.
Pop. And it
Jiffy
popped
Pop.
up.
I
It
never
blew
was a
up.
big
On the
popcorn person.
stove.
Yes. And you did it.
I know
It
what
just-
you're talking about, but I never.
And it
never was
protruded,
on
and
that.
protruded,
Yes,
and
it
next
was
thing
in
you know,
the
it
past.
boom, and then
Yes, it was really good.
Yep.
I see. That's what we got to get back to.
Yes.
Things like that instead of
And that was
microwave.
great stuff. Yes.
But
What?
that's good.
Bears.
No, I thought he was gonna walk right past that boy.
Oh, you knock over the camera. All right, there's no more Mandela effects for you all, so that's the end of that run.
It was a good run while we were at it. You know, we don't want to.
Yes, it was erased. Exactly, they erased it like it never happened to Shazam.
Yes,
It's
right.
But why? But why? That's the question. Why are they doing it? I think they're doing it to see what they can get away with or not, because this is all like an experiment on their next plan for the next decade or two.
No, it's
How they're gonna
true. If
brainwash
they
and-
tell people you don't believe you're lionized,
Yeah.
don't believe anything you say, and then the new people turn around and say, "Hey, you know, you're a liar," because the younger kids won't have anything to go by.
Exactly.
You know.
T-Dog's having technical difficulties.
Yeah, I guess he is. Yeah.
I'm trying to see what else. We don't have much else. That was kind of it.
Yeah, but that's all right. We had fun.
Yeah, no, it's made enough. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I'll wait for T-Go to come back. You guys gotta wait a minute.
And then we'll say
In the meantime, what do we got? A prank phone call?
Tom Cruise is coming or something. I don't know. Okay.
Oh my God. There's a better one. Hold on. I have some of these. They're prank calls, right?
Let's hear some.
And they're really funny. Some of these, like, they're only like 2 minutes long. And then we'll do our closing.
Oh, Marnie said, you want to get crazy? Anyone remember Yogi Bear's first Christmas cartoon?
Yogi Bear's first. No. I didn't watch much Yogi Bear.
The first one. I remember Yogi.
Yes, I
Hey,
love
Boo Boo.
Yogi. I know. I love Yogi Bear.
Oh, hey, Boo Boo.
I found it and downloaded it. It disappeared off the planet. Wow.
Really?
Yes, she found it and downloaded it.
Really?
And it disappeared. That happens.
I know.
Seriously, that does.
Hey,
I'll be
Ranger
like,
Smith.
and I'll say, I'm going to download this as proof. Or like, oh, look, I haven't seen this for like 40 years. And then boom's gone. Like as if it never even happened in this lifetime. Then it starts making you think you hop in universes.
Forever, guys.
I know.
But Billy, you used to tell me about that Matrix stuff. I gotta watch the Matrix.
They still haven't seen the movie The Matrix.
I gotta still watch the Matrix, man,
Your
because I'm
mind's
telling you. I know. And now they made this new movie with Stewart, man, from
Big Bang.
From Big Bang, and he's like traveling all kinds of different universes and stuff.
That's more like sci-fi, where the Matrix, like you can almost picture that being a reality. The Matrix is freaky with that.
Billy, you and me are gonna sit there. We're gonna go.
I'm gonna look up that.
I'm gonna watch it.
We're gonna have a movie night. I wanted to set up a movie night where we commentate and we have the movie playing in the background. We just watch it. With
How cool would that be?
And for they might get banned on some things, but it'll still be live. It'll be live somewhere.
But please turn me on to the Matrix.
Right.
I never.
So it's getting late, guys.
Oh, Monty said Jerky Boys crank call.
Yes,
the
Jerky Boys are great.
Boys are good. We'll get the Jerky. I used to have their CDs.
Oh, they were
and
great.
The cassettes. I had the cassettes. I had the CDs when they came
Let's
out.
play some of them on the next
Do you
show.
have the mic on that when you're saying that?
Yeah, the mic's on. I know.
Let's play some of them on the next show.
I got a little prank call here. It's a couple minutes, and then we're gonna say our closing, and then we're gonna have our end song. All right. So just here's something to make you guys laugh. Just dedicate 3
Jerky
minutes,
Boys
and
fun.
I promise you'll laugh because this is pretty damn funny. Oh, as I killed the camera instead of.
Damn,
yeah, see, my time here is done. Guys.
Oh my God, really?
Hold on, I got it. We're gonna get that, or you know what? You don't even need that big. I'll keep us, I guess.
The Jerky Boys were great.
Whatever.
Are you gonna hang up with us? Did you
I
guys
don't know,
like
I might. Hold on. All right, guys, here we go.
Hello?
Hi, is this Charlotte?
Yeah, who's this?
I'm Mark. You're Amanda's friend, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, what's going on, Mark?
We've been emailing with each other.
Right. Yeah. You're
about-
supposed to be like about ready, like the house should be ready. You sound like you're out of breath.
For Amanda's party.
Right. Hello?
I'm trying to do the decorations, and it's not going good. Oh.
Okay.
Damn it.
Why?
Because in your email said get 100 green balloons.
Right.
And I haven't been able to blow up one.
Oh my God. Mark.
Where are you? Oh,
you can ditch the balloons. Have you done anything else to the house?
This is my job. I'm doing the balloon decorations.
Are you joking right now? Like, is this an actual serious thing you're going through right now? Like, tell me you're kidding.
You think that I want to be calling you about this? It's embarrassing.
I thought you knew what you were doing. We talked about all of this in the email. You were supposed to be there by 5 to get all of this done. Have you
I need to be honest with you. I don't have a lot of experience with balloons.
What the hell does that even mean?
As a kid, I wasn't allowed to have balloons at my birthday parties.
What?
Because my cat Buster was allergic to latex. So my parents said no.
Are you kidding me? That's what's going to stop this party is that I have a man who can't blow up a balloon.
That's demeaning. Now my confidence is low.
Well, you know what? Even when you had high confidence, this wasn't working. So I don't know what to tell you.
Say something nice. Say something encouraging to me.
I'm not here to inspire you, Mark. There's a task list of like 15 things. The balloons were the first thing, and if you haven't done anything else, this party is going to be ruined.
I can do it all the way, like they look really good, but then I take my mouth away, and then it shrinks.
Okay, so is it the blowing them up that's the problem, or is it like tying them in time?
Tie? Well, I have to tie these?
What do you think, Mark? How do you think they hold the air closed?
I thought they closed themselves.
No!
Ouch! It popped on me.
Oh my God, this is my life.
Am I disappointing you?
I literally don't know you. I just assumed because of your emails that you would know how to do this.
Don't assume that. I'm a loser. I can't open one balloon.
Mark, I need you to pull it together, Mark. Mark.
So the latex, I think I'm allergic to.
Get your together, because this party is happening whether you want it to or not. And for the love of God, stop blowing up balloons and move on to the next task.
I can't let Amanda down. It's her birthday.
Okay, Mark, fine. We have ruined one of my best friend's birthdays. Is that how you want this to end?
No. I want it to end by telling you that this is a prank call.
What?
Oh, no. Amanda knows.
Wait,
she knows about the party. And
Is
she
she
wanted
there?
to set you up. No, she's not here. She wanted you to know that this is a prank phone call.
And Amanda set you up for a phone tap.
Are you kidding me?
So, you gotta give it a minute to get into it. Too. Like, what the hell's going on?
That's great.
You guys let me know every week. I have a lot of these. All right, I've been saving them because I'm like, man, I want to put them on the show. And there's so many hilarious ones. This is just the first one I went to. It's not even the best one.
The Jerky Boys. The Jerky Boys.
Right, or maybe we can have a segment, like a 15-minute segment.
Yes.
Well,
I was going to use that for like the redneck rants and stuff, but I have other stuff I want to use for that. So I figured I'd save it for the show. You know, add more material because we sometimes don't know what to talk about and stuff, and we want to make people laugh. We don't want people being bored with us. So topical stuff. That's why I have the JP Sears and stuff.
And the old Jerky Boy stuff. That shit.
Yes, we're gonna do.
I love good. I love the Jerky Boys.
They were great.
But I never heard of them, so it's gonna be.
Oh, you never heard the Jerky Boys?
No.
Where have you been? She hasn't been outside of the dome. That's covering us. The dome is covering us. You gotta get past the dome. You gotta burst through the dome because it's out there.
I'll tell my therapist that. Don't worry.
The Jerky Boys are legendary. Really?
The Jerky Boys are hilarious.
They really are.
They are. They're just amazing. They're amazing.
Oh, those guys were great.
So, Mama Dukes, you gotta remind me because you know my brain don't work.
I wrote it.
All right. Why don't you? And I will have that for next week. We'll have a Jerky Boys segment. I'm gonna have another one of these, but we'll do it back to back.
Yes, I like that. This is great.
Yeah, it was.
This is all bad.
So we have nothing else to talk about, guys. So I think we're gonna close it.
And say excuse me because you burped.
I didn't burp. That was Tom. I mean, Tito.
Well, excuse me.
I know.
It wasn't me.
I'm
gonna take the blame.
Yeah.
But anyway, guys,
thanks
for joining us.
I had a great night. Thank you so much for watching.
Yes, thank you for coming and
I really appreciate it. It's so nice to have people to talk with. It really is. So it makes it a lot more fun. And I don't know.
All right, and I'm gonna try to get a thank you, but I gotta send a shout out to everybody who watched my little cooking thing.
Queen Therese recipes.
No, Therese
recipe. I know. I'm going to make it. I got
and I really appreciate all the really nice comments, especially from you, Marnie. I really appreciate that. And next week I'm gonna do a Polish kibasi authentic Polish kibasi and pierogies.
What's that Polish?
Oh boy, that sounds good.
We got to do that one episode.
That's
too.
not the same.
I know
as
it's
the
not
real
Polish, but it's really good.
Okay,
kibasi.
we'll do that. But I really want to do the kibasi with the nice like pierogies and stuff like that.
Oh, really? You're thinking
because I
about
do
that.
that and make that.
Crystallized.
And maybe I might do stuffed peppers. Not stuffed peppers. Oh my god!
Your
I
stuffed
did that.
peppers are pretty good, but we got to make them a little
No,
better.
I'm gonna do
the show.
sausage and peppers.
Sausage and peppers.
Yes.
We're gonna do
Just
that.
why not?
You're gonna do it.
You know?
I'm not a big sausage guy, so but
Oh,
you
we'll
know,
see.
that'll be for
I
you guys,
just,
not for me.
You don't
so,
have to watch it if you don't like it.
I can't help it. That's just the way I am.
Yeah,
But,
but I really appreciate you. Thank you.
Thank
I
you so much
appreciate
for
it.
watching. Anybody that watches afterwards, please comment, let us know.
Yeah, like,
and
share,
join us next
and
week and
stuff.
stuff.
Yep.
All right, and we're gonna work on trying to get people in this, like somehow.
Yeah, we got to work on having more people because our other regular didn't really comment much.
No,
Shame
but
on you, girl. But I know you got a lot going on right now,
yes.
so I understand that.
But also, no, I'm talking about like she could be like on part of the screen or something, hanging out if she wants to.
Do you guys know the Polish store in Colmac?
No, you know what? I knew the one in Riverhead.
In Riverhead?
Yes, remember that nice kibasi store in Riverhead when we went to the Polish fair?
Remember, if you leave
Maron. I remember that.
Remember, if you leave a comment, it takes 20, 30 seconds.
I know, yeah.
Oh,
There's a delay on
There's
Facebook.
a delay, so we don't get your comment. Like,
Yeah.
it would be a 20 to 30 second delay,
Yeah.
so just give us a little time to answer.
Yeah, but Riverhead had a really
Yes.
good Polish store. Oh my god, with their kibasi.
Yes. Remember the Polish fair that we went out to?
Yes.
My God, did it make it happen? No, you're in a Polish fair out in Riverhead. Okay.
Anyway, have a
good night, guys.
Good night,
We
guys.
would appreciate you.
Dealing with a horrid child. I know you are. All right.
Yes.
All right, so we're gonna play our. This is an end song. This isn't for everybody. It's not gonna be for the one with the horror child.
I
you
can
don't like
tell
this
that
music.
our child, she needs to listen to you or no swimming.
Marnie, you might like this. I don't know.
Love
But
you.
I know I like it. So hey, we're gonna.
Let's give it
All
a
right?
whirl.
And this is gonna be the closing song. I'll have different ones as time goes. So don't think this will be the only one.
Yeah, but give him your honest opinion, Marnie. If
I'd rather play Roy Rogers
I'm really not
till
a
the next
fan
time.
of the end
So have a good night, guys, and we'll see you next
Bye,
week.
guys.
And probably during the week you'll see some other stuff. Take care,
See
y'all.
you soon. Love you guys.
Grease pop talk show, sink full of plates and rage. Same tape, same spin, poison poured on every page. Red cup, white lies, blue glow chewing up my face. Flag on French door, still I feel out of the pace. Turn it louder just to drown them out. Every headline like a hammer now. We were raised on stand your ground. Now we're standing here and screaming. I'm just bitching in the kitchen while the country comes unglued. Got a fuck in my right hand and a storm in my attitude. Yeah, we're praying for a reason while they profit off the feud. I'm just bitching in the kitchen, but I'm done just watching you. Clock ticks, bill stack, middle class on clearance racks. Small town, big herd, kids enlisted, walls of plaques. Sucking head, sales best, turn our neighbors into threats. We pledge, they spend, we get anger, they get chits. Turn it louder just to drown them out. Every breaking is a breakdown now. We were told to trust the sound. Now the static feels like screaming. I'm just bitching in the kitchen while the country comes unglued. Got a fuck in my right hand and a storm in my attitude. Yeah, we're praying for a reason while they profit off the feud. I'm just bitching in the kitchen, but I'm done just watching you. I'm just bitching in the kitchen, but the fire's catching on. From the basements and the break rooms to the fields at cracking dawn. Yeah!